yo. Once again, yo. Lamar Jackson skill set is exposed in this team from the GM to the coach, yo. There can't be nobody like this, yo. Coaching is the problem here, yo. It's the main problem. Nobody calling this shit out, but it's the coach. These boys are.
Organization is the problem, man.
Yeah, yo, everybody looked at unprepared today, man. From Huntley on down to the offense.
They had a whole week to prepare for this bullshit, man.
Hey, and what these people think Lamar gonna come back and do next week with this, yo? The same problems happening with him here is happening with the backup quarterback. So it ain't him. That's why
my man only had 138 passing yards the entire game.
Yo, the running game worked. The running game did its job. It's just when they got down to the red zone, it is what it is.
It's because the passing game wasn't there, yo.
And it's once again
you need a passing game, yo. This is professional football, man. Yo, you need a passing game.
Say it again, yo. You need a passing game, yo. You got goddamn Robinson as your number one wide receiver, and you think you're gonna go in the playoffs and do what? What you gonna do with this offense, yo?
Yo, you can't win regular season games without when your quarterback goes out in the NFL, yo, and only throws for 100 and what I say 40, basically under 200 yards, man. You can't win an NFL game like that, yo.
Hey, yo.
You can't win an NFL game, yo. You won't win an NFL game, yo.
Yo, we is repeating ourselves because the same problem happened for the last 3 years, yo. The passing game is the biggest problem. It's hindering Lamar. It's hindering this franchise. You got to go ahead and get a number one wide receiver, yo. Come on, you got to. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You got to get a number one wide receiver here.
This is why, yo, you need that. This is why you need a number one wide receiver, yo, because, yo, it's football, yo. Everybody don't stay healthy. Everybody ain't going to always be there for all 17 games or whatever games that you play for the year, right? Like, yo, when one person goes down, yo, it's supposed to be the idea of the next man step up. We can lean on another aspect of the team so that things can go. But like, yo, all right, you got a running game, but you're supposed to have a passing game, but you don't have a passing game. Your passing game is a quarterback that what you always say, man. They put everything on the boy's shoulders, man. Everything on Lamar's shoulders, yo. Lamar have carry this offense, this pass game offense by himself, so that when he's gone, it's like, yo, it's irrelevant. It's nowhere to be found. It's nothing. That passing game is nothing without Lamar in there, man. And everybody say, oh, he can overthrow passes, this and that. But this game just goes to show why he is as important of an asset for this offense, for what he is. Because without him, it's nothing. It's nothing. You can't win a professional football game without passing. This ain't high school or Pop Warner, man.
Yo, hear me out, though.
And shit, in the top end of high school, you still can't. It's tough to win the big games without some sort of passing attack, man.
Hear me out, yo. Do you know how hard it is to only put up 3 points in an NFL game, yo? Do you know how hard it is to put up 3 points in an NFL game? Yo, the rules are towards the offense. You only put up 3 points, yo. Even though Tucker missed a couple field goals, one was blocked. Yo,
that's crazy.
Yo,
that's what I'm saying, man.
It's a coaching.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy for everything that the league is to this day, to everything that football is to this day on all levels. Yo, you get out there, yo, and you only put up 3 points and under 200 passing yards, yo.
In an NFL game. Run game work.
In an NFL game, yo.
But hear me out, though, yo. Why did they not play behind the play action players, yo? The run game, yo, you got almost goddamn 160 yards rushing, yo. Maybe even more. Why did you not play behind the play action players? You had this boy.
You want to know what it looked like to me? I think they ain't had no faith in this nigga Huntley throwing the ball downfield.
Yo, you like my man said.
That's what it looked like to me.
Like my man Stan Jones said, it was like, yo, he only throwing the ball 10 yards, yo.
He wasn't even throwing it 10 yards, bro. He was throwing it like 4 or 5. Like, yo, they were damn near running plays by pass, yo.
But yet, 2 weeks ago, we had somebody tell us he's efficient as a quarterback. Of course, you're gonna be efficient throwing the ball 5-10 yards. Yo, don't throw this whole game away, yo. This is an embarrassment, man. The whole coaching staff need to be held accountable for this, yo. From John Harbaugh calling that running play on what we call on 4th and 1. Why do you keep trying to run the ball with a card, yo? You got a 300-pound lineman, yo. You trying to run forward. Don't nothing make football logic with this squad, yo. It just don't make sense. Yeah, yo, he want to be aggressive on 4th and 1, but you want to be conservative calling the football game throughout the whole duration of the game. It don't make sense, yo. You can't pick and choose when you want to be aggressive.
I don't, you know, and look, man, I'm usually hard on the Ravens, and I decided, you know what, they started playing a little decent this year, yo. So I say, you know what, I ain't gonna be hard on. I'm just gonna let them play out, man. And I try not to be so harsh on this team, yo, because, yo, it's football, yo. Like, yo, it's no, like we always say it all the time, man. And you got to tell a lot of people that don't know football like that, you know what I'm saying? That's just, they watch it and they think, like, yo, football is not perfect, yo. There is no team, on any level, that's going to go out there and play a perfect game. Like, there's always going to be mistakes. That's just what the game is. It's about overcoming mistakes. Who can overcome the mistakes the most, and who can play as close to perfect as they can, right? Mistake-free football as they can. Exactly. But, yo, this today, to me, was the epitome of, I would go on to say, about 3 seasons of Ravens offensive football, bro.
Exactly.
This was to me like a bowling point. Like, yo, if you don't get it after this, then, like, I don't think you ever will.
Yeah, it's like
you'll never agree that, like, yo, it's time for a clean wipe of this organization. This is not, it's not just a single man problem. It's not a quarterback issue. It's not an offensive line issue. It's not a wide receiver, bro. This is a everything,
man. Hey,
it's an everything issue, man. This is everything, bro. From calling.
But when you say that, we got called haters when we said this shit 3 years ago. We got called haters, man. Them niggas don't know what they're talking about. Motherfuckers said that. We've been telling people for 3 years. Now everybody want to say it now. This shit start from the top on down, yo. Like I say,
this was a combination of bad play calling with poor execution, with just a lack of talent. Like, yo, bro, it was everything.
It was a clusterfuck. That's what it was. It's a clusterfuck. All the Raven problems came in here to today. It came in here today.
I ain't gonna say I've never, yo, but this is probably one of the worst offensive showings that I have ever seen out of a Raven. And I'm talking about, bro, yo, we gotta remember, we used to have a Trent Dilfer, Elvis Gerback. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Bola, we done had some bad offenses, bro. But, yo, it
was the worst.
This looked bad. This offense literally could only move from a few breakout running plays. Other than that, this team literally went nowhere.
Yo, you're not beating nobody like this. You're not beating nobody. You're not beating no top tier team like this in the NFL, man.
Bro, you're not going to beat anybody in the NFL with this offense. That's what I'm saying. In today's world, this offense will not beat anybody. They did not go anywhere except for the handful, maybe 5 or so big running plays that they, 10 plus yard, 20 plus yard running plays that they had.
That's the
Other
offense.
than that, they did not move, bro. I think you can count with 3 fingers passes above 15 or so yards or around there. Like, yo, this was
but still though, the running game was working. You don't do a play action pass. You don't roll out. What was Greg Roman doing today, yo?
But can you really say that the running game was working?
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I mean, look, yo, the running. Yards, yo. You got to understand. You got to look. Here's how I look at it. I mean, yo, they did good on. As I'm saying, stat wise, they did good on running game. But like, yo, the running game only had a few breakouts. Other than that, bro, it was first down, second down. You ain't getting nowhere. Third down, third and 10,
but
third and 8, third and you know what I'm saying? Or first down, you run the ball, you don't get nowhere. Second down, you catch a sack, and that was third. Like, yo, bro, they didn't do the
no, it's not like that, yo. The Greg Roman offensive play calling, it stopped the flow of the offense, yo. This shit worked. The running worked, yo. Man, look, JK out that motherfucker with one leg, yo, and he got 120 yards. Gus got 60. They damn near got 200 yards. But the passing game is the biggest hindrance to the team.
And that's my point, yo. Like, yo, if I'm the defending team from, I'm playing against the Ravens, I don't mind you getting 200 yards if you can only put up 3 points.
I'm gonna stack the box. I'm a dare you to throw.
Yo, you didn't get your 200 yards because you averaged 7 yards a carry or whatever the case may be, right? You got your 200 yards because y'all had maybe, JK might have had 4 breakout runs for 30, right? He had a breakout run for 30 and then, and then 3 other ones for 10 or 15. And then he had, I think he had a 20 and a 30 breakout. And then, the rest of it, he had 2 more or so for like 10. You're going to get, and then the rest is just 4 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards. Like, bro, that ain't enough to win a game, yo. When there was no explosive plays. That's what I'm just trying to say. This offense couldn't produce any explosive plays, bro. Any.
No. They produce explosive plays. They can't produce some passing, yo. Because like you just wrote down, JK had a couple big plays,
that's what I'm. That's what I'm trying to. Okay, I get that. They did have explosive plays in the running game, but they can't complement it, bro. Exactly. They can't complement it. Exactly. If your running back ain't gonna score on those explosive plays, like, yo, there has to be some form of complementary football. And what I'm saying is that passing game was dead. It was literally dead. They could not do absolutely nothing on passing. This dude was throwing 4-yard passes, bro. He couldn't do anything. So if I'm Cleveland, why do I care if you get a 30-yard rush? You're not going anywhere after that. As a matter of fact, it's harder because you're in shorter field. I don't care.
Hey, the boy don't got no arm strength, yo. That's why he only can throw the ball 10 yards. He don't have it. He can't make the throws, yo. That's why I was like, what the Greg Roman prepare for, yo? It was like this. You should have started Anthony Brown, yo. If Shorty was going to look like this, yo. You can't dink and dunk away the whole game. You can't do it. It's football. They was up on that shit, yo. And Shorty know he was going to dink and dunk all the way down the field. Nah, that ain't going to happen, man.
Man, you can't dink and dunk all the way down the field with just 4-yard, 6-yard routes. And not only that, but with this quality of offense, bro. You don't have the route runners to do that, bro. You don't have precision route runners out there, bro. And then let's get to another thing. Why is it at this stage of the year are they still taking so long to get out of a huddle, bro?
Coaching.
Like, why is that a thing?
Coaching.
Why is that still a thing, yo? Like, why are you getting up, breaking out of your huddle with 6 seconds left on the play clock? I don't understand that, yo.
Coaching, yo. You heard what Greg Roman said 2 weeks ago at the press conference. He want to snap the ball with 2 seconds on the clock because that's more. It equals more of the time possession at the end of the game.
He said that shit.
He said that shit. I will send you the goddamn interview. He said that.
That's fucking stupid.
He said because you know why?
That's prime example, of a motherfucker overthinking the game, yo.
No, that's a prime example of a motherfucker relying on stats and analytics. You can't do that in football, yo. That motherfucker actually said he wanna snap the ball under 5 seconds because that's extra 10 seconds to the possession of the end of the football game. It keeps the other team off the field an extra 10 seconds. I can't make this shit up.
That's overthinking the game, bro. That shit ain't even that motherfucking serious, bro.
That's I'm just quoting him, yo. This is Greg Roman words, yo. He said
that's scared football right there.
He said it 2 Thursdays ago before the Steelers game, yo. He said that.
That's scared football, yo.
No, but see, once again, yo, I was listening to 105.7. They ain't question that. They said it was smart. I'm like, yo, that's the most scary shit I've ever heard in my life. The press here don't question this shit, yo. What coach says that? I want to snap the ball. My man said, I hope Bashady's southern team. Bashady ain't southern team, man. Look, it's like this. All I know is Bashady needed to play Lamar. Lamar has given Bashady everything he asked for at that 2017 State of the Union Ravens conference. Bashady said he wanted a home field advantage. Lamar got him at that first year starting. He said he wanted a playoff game here. Lamar gave him that. His first year here, he gave him 2 playoff games. Then his team constantly was winning. Bashady got to play the board. Lamar lived up to his contract. He did everything that man said in that Raven conference in 2017. Bashady got to pay him, man. He lived up to his contract. He lived up to Bashady's expectations. You got to pay the board.
Yeah, yo, but if you want to pay the guy, yo, like...
You got to put something around.
Yeah, man. Like, don't ruin it.
It's like this. Yo. If you ain't put shit around him now, how the fuck you going to pay him to put something around? It's a no-win situation. That's why he got to go. He got to go. If they ain't going to give him no organizational power of him pinpoint what wide receiver he want, he got to roll, yo. No, I'm not. Yo, but him being here, he's going to be broken up, yo. And with this coach, because Harbaugh ain't going nowhere. Harbaugh going to retire a Raven coach, yo. So if Lamar want to put up with this shit, he crazy. Because it's a no-win situation here, unless he want to continue to go to the playoffs and win one game.
Yeah, this today, yo, was just, it was everything that
we say. Everything we say came to here today. Everything.
I don't see how if Lamar ain't in the game, I don't see how this team wins another game. With Lamar in the game, I don't see how this team wins a playoff game.
Once again, yo, Lamar Jackson put
or win 3 of them straight, 4 of them straight.
How many
you got to win? 1, 2, 3, 4.
He coming back next week.
I don't see how they can win 4 against top teams in the NFL.
But
in this
you know
offense.
What? This one quarterback has to be accountable for the coaching and the person of the Lamar got to do too much, yo. It's way too much. My man Rich G says sad, but you're right, yo. This is not fair, yo. It's not fair, yo. This man has nothing. He has no chess pieces on the board to play with, yo. It's just him. Okay, Jake and Gus, but goddamn, if you ain't got no wide receivers in this NFL, it's all irrelevant. Anything you do in the running game is irrelevant, man. Yo, you got Pat going up the field in 15 seconds, yo. How can Lamar beat that with his offense? Real shit. It's almost impossible.
This is bad, yo. This is real bad.
Yeah, but it's more to come. Because like we said a couple weeks ago, I ain't worrying about nothing that happened in this regular season, but the way this shit look, we got to be honest with ourselves, yo. What can this team do in the playoffs, yo? Let's give it a buck. What can they do? Who can they beat? You may beat the Jets.
They can have a good game and win in the first round, yo. The problem is the second round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a one and done team.
Second round and definitely third round or Super Bowl. You know, if they can even get to us. I mean, I don't see this team going beyond the second round of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
My man Rich G said Lamar putting his body on the line for nothing. No, he putting his body on the line for the $300 million. He gonna get the $300 million, but shit, what? If he want a ring, he got to get the fuck out of here, man. He got to go.
He's not getting a ring here, yo.
Nah, Huntley haven't won a game.
They're not putting together a squad to get a ring here.
My man Aaron Hunt said, has Huntley won a game he started? Nope. But people trying to say he's a better quarterback than Lamar. I hope they watch this game because they're crazy. Pure crazy. Just crazy, man. It is what it is with this Raven team, man. As long as Harbaugh here, this is what we're going to get.
I don't get it though, yo. I really don't. I don't understand, yo. Why this team, yo, just struggles to go and say, you know what, we gonna put an all-star, we're gonna put a second all-star out there on offense.
Man, this team wouldn't be bad if they just had a wide receiver that we know that can go up and get the ball. I mean, damn. Okay, cuz Dante Alexander said that was trash. Until the Ravens decide to evolve offensively with a pass game, we will be left behind. Exactly. Yo, the NFL has passed us since 2019, yo. This team can't win, yo. I rather for them to blow this shit up than continue to win, to continue to go to the playoffs and be one of them like this, yo. I rather for them to blow it up. My man Rich G said they cheap. Of course they cheap. But man, I rather for them just to blow it up than to continue to look like this and give people false hope every year. Unless they're going to go all in and get a wide receiver. Because they're wasting this defense. The defense balled today. Even though they had their little mistakes, they kept them out the end zone. They only gave up one touchdown.
Right.
Come on, yo. It's like the season over with. We got 3 more games left. And they've been looking like this all season long. Coaches get paid to make the team where the team's supposed to glue over time. This shit getting worse as the season go on. For the last 3 years, this shit has been getting worse each game that the season come to an end. He said Ojabo, but yeah, what can Ojabo do? We depend on the man that got hurt to be a pass rusher. Come on, yo,
that's another point. I'm glad somebody just brought that up, yo, because that's another point, yo. That yo, again, why I say this is not just a coaching, this is a player issue. This is an organizational issue, yo. It's on all levels, yo. Like, why are we drafting guys who have major injuries? Like, we're drafting guys. We're taking chances, draft picks on guys that have major injuries when there's other guys who have played as well or have shown to be possibly a little bit better, right, that ain't injured. Or we draft guys, for instance, Owe, who in the year that we get him has 0 sacks, bro. He recorded 0 sacks in all the games that he played in college, yet we draft him. And then season. We sit back now when we look and say, oh, well, why is he losing snaps in games like Denver and Pittsburgh, and he's kind of riding the pine more? Well, he showed you who he was in college.
Hey, they said the film don't lie. So this team is a stat and analytical team. So why y'all not looking at the film? That's why I say, yo, it's a disconnect somewhere. And one winning drive in that front office, yo. And like Cuzzo said, like Dirk Alexander said, like
we get Ojabe. Everybody pump on Ojabe, and then what? Ojabe played 1 year college?
2.
2 years. He's an international player. He's an international player who came over from college, came over from international, and played a year or a year and a half, whatever the case may be, in college. And then we expecting this guy to be the game changer.
But hear me out.
Come on, bro.
Hold on to that.
With an injury.
Hear me out. And they do the same thing, the same sack year to his home, to Ojabo, the same, another international player. But like experience, you do the same shit twice. Come on, yo. They overthinking football, yo. That's why there ain't no more football people in that scouting department. You did the same shit twice. So what you think the result won't be with Ojabo? Come on, yo. Everybody say he's a can't miss prospect, but yo, he's hurt this year. So what you gonna do next year when you get a 4 foot? No, we shouldn't be going into the season thinking the unknown off a player coming in the second year. Okay, Cuzzo said to say, look at Jalen Hurts out in Philly. He's not that good, but he got weapons and he's in a relevant game plan. He's basically the MVP. Yes, indeed. My man Rich G said the whole front office needs to be structured. Cuzzo said Brock Purdy out in San Francisco making a career for himself. I got to see him in 5 games, Cuzzo. My man Aaron Hunt said they rather pay for less for an injury project rookie than to just pay for a legit pass rusher. But yo, you gotta look at it like this. No pass rusher wanted to come here last year because you hired a defensive coordinator that never called an NFL game before. Come on, yo. Somebody trying to get a third contract ain't gonna come to Baltimore with a defensive player that nobody know about and ain't never called a defensive play. That's why we missed out on a lot of dudes in the off season. Okay, Rich G said Ojabo was definitely a hardball pick. Yes, indeed. That hardball guy. You know he'll take your vitamins and say your prayers kind of guy.
Man, Ojabo was a McDonald pick.
Yeah, that's this guy from Michigan. Yeah. You know you got to please the Wiz kid. Like I said, yo, it's a lot of flaws.
It was a hardball, hardball, brother, pipeline, nepotism.
Right,
it's just what it is, yo. This team has been destroyed by nepotism, yo.
Exactly. Hey, I said it last.
Everybody hates the Brian Billick era, yo. But, yo, to be quite frank, bro, I believe this is the worst. This has been the worst era of Ravens. Brian Billick era was way better than this era, yo. At least, yo, we stayed with studs on the team, yo. That you never had to question the effort that was put in. This team, yo, you gotta question too much, yo.
Right.
We had a bad offense, yo, but we never had to question whether or not, we was gonna hold it down on defense. You never had to question whether or not we was gonna put up a fight and at least make an attempt to win. Yo, this is like, yo, I have no idea what I'm getting, yo. I don't know what I'm getting from week to week. Like you said, bro, it's only 3 games left in the season,
and
man.
We don't know what we're going
to
Ain't nothing clicking.
Still ain't got no identity,
ain't nothing clicking. Come on, ain't nothing clicking. Okay. Dante Alexander said old school is dead. Defense ain't winning championships no more. Great offenses within okay defense will. Exactly. McDonald's the next head coach, so they might as well be a hardball pick. My man, hey, I told everybody called me crazy when I said McDonald's the next is the coaching waiting. They grooming the boy to be the next Raven coach. And Rich G said, yo, this is the worst error. Facts. Yeah, man. All that shit. It's just like the stat, no, the numbers say it's not the worst error because Caldwell got a winning record because of Ray Lewis and Lamar Jackson. They covered up a lot of his bullshit, yo.
38 passing yards, yo.
Hey.
138 passing yards. Bro, Matt Ryan put up more passing yards than that and scored 36 points.
But you know
their team put 36 points up on the board with more than, he had 159. They got 36 points. We had 138 passing yards.
But see, a lot of people in this fan base like hedging their bets. 1 week, Huntley is the real deal. The next week, he ain't the answer. So what is it going to be? What is it going to be? You can't say the boy better than Lamar 1 week, then he look like shit this week. Come on, yo.
Can't win with 138 passing yards, yo. Just like you can't really win with 158 passing yards. And you see they lost. But at least, I didn't really watch that game. I don't know how they got the 30-something points with 158 passing yards to Colts. But, something clicked.
Hey, my man said the same shit I told you in the text message. Watson with 2 years without no football and came back and beating us. Yeah, yo. But he had help from the coaching, yo. It's no way in hell an NFL team only had three points in the game, yo. And like I keep saying, yo, it's a clusterfuck.
We gave the Browns a break, yo.
Yo, from the penalties, yo, the goddamn. Yo, nothing looked sure of itself with this offense, yo. That's real tough.
We gave the Browns a break, yo. It wasn't no way. It wasn't no way Browns should have won that game, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like that was not. Neither team played winning football. Just one team played more winning football than the other. But yo, it was no way that a playoff team like the Ravens, right? A division-leading playoff team was supposed to let that Browns team beat them in a game of football today, and they did, yo.
Yo,
They didn't do nothing. They didn't do, yo. You held Chubb to 99 yards, right? Which he got a nice little chunk of that towards the back end of the game, right?
Right.
The quarterback didn't do much. Like, yo, you held that team to doing absolutely nothing, and on your end, you did less than they did, which is
hold on.
You're the playoff team.
Hold on, yo.
You're the better team.
My bro see this came in. My man Doug, go ahead, yo.
Yo.
Shit bad, baby. It's bad.
Yo. Damn bad man, yo. Sir. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Hey, what's up, everybody, by the way? My bad. Yo. Huntley is not it, bro. I'm going to start off with that.
We just can't put that on him, though, baby. That's the coach.
No, I ain't putting it on him. I'm saying they know this. So why are you going for 4th and 1s? You're supposed to take the points. This was a field goal game. Deshaun is trash, yo. You'll get $230 million, yo. You shouldn't be this rusty this third game back.
No, we can't
I don't care what you're saying. He got 6 years in the NFL, bro.
You've been out 2 years, baby.
Bro, but I don't care. I don't care. Not this. The first 2, okay. But so what? Cause for real, a mid backup could have did what he just did.
Yeah, honest to God, man.
No, but I'm saying all this to say this. They need to pay Lamar whatever the fuck he wants.
Hey, I just said that. Lamar Jackson, man.
Yo, if he went 310, give it to him. If he went 295, give it to him. I'm gonna tell you why. Lamar hides so many of her deficiencies, yo. Like, I didn't know he hides 90% of her deficiencies.
He a one-man gang, baby.
Look, Andrews. Look, I'm gonna tell you another thing. Andrews
with Deshaun Watson, though, bro, is this is his second game back, yo, after a long ass time
third
playing
game.
football.
No, I'm just saying he played better than his other 2, though. I'm not saying that. He is practicing with the team, and he played better than. I'm saying to say this: Cleveland still gave him chances to win this game and blow him out. You cannot tell me Lamar wouldn't blew these clams out today. Easy. On a bad game, Lamar will blew them out.
Hey, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Let's keep it a buck.
Let's keep it a buck. Lamar Jackson's automatic 17 points on this team. He all by himself. He's 17 points.
Right.
That's why I say, yo, you got.
We haven't had a receiver score a touchdown in how many games?
3 weeks. Since week 3.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
But I wouldn't say Lamar is a guaranteed 17 points. So Lamar is a guaranteed 9 points.
Well, let's be fair with that then. We can say that.
Even if you said that, 9 points in the field goal, that would tie the game. There you go.
Shit, Tucker missed 2. He missed 2.
You can't put that block on him. That's line. Can't put that block on him. But that joint, you know, it must have been windy in that stadium because their kicker missed twice.
Right. The conditions was bad.
Look, the stuff that they jumped on Lamar on early on is the shit that Huntley was doing in this game. No reason why he should have missed on that short out, miss Andrews for the first down. There was no reason. There was no reason why he missed Wisconsin. He missed Prochet in the end zone. There was no reason why he missed him in the end zone. Prochet was supposed to go ahead and tap that ball, and they just came and got him. When it's like that, you got 2 men, you got 2 high safety coming or safety in the corner. You got to attack that ball. He's sitting waiting for him. That's why they picking it off.
I would put that one on the quarterback. That he ain't had no arm to get it there, man.
That's true too. I wouldn't finish.
That was bad velocity, man. He ain't had no strength.
Hey, playboy. Hey, playboy. I agree with you 100%. I was about to get to that later. Because they know that Huntley arm ain't like that. What I'm saying is Huntley is great for what he's supposed to do. Back up. Yeah. He's not going to get you I would rather for them to pick up Cam Newton on the street for that. If you need him
I,
for if you
I
need
feel
him
the
more
same
than
shit.
2 games, it's because it's not fair to Huntley either. Huntley was undrafted for a reason, bro. They going off a preseason when he threw 4 touchdowns or whatever. That was against 2s and 3s, bro.
Mm.
When you got grown men, you got the Browns got a legit defensive front. So Myles Garrett coming at you. Why was he holding the ball, taking these sacks? Lamar ain't never did that. Lamar held on to some stuff, took some sacks. But those was bad sacks that he threw. And you're going to wait till the game almost out of reach to start throwing the ball out of bounds if it's not there. Because he cost us drives by doing it.
Hold on, y'all. We got a lot of comments. I'm gonna put everybody in the show. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna get to y'all comments right now. Okay. My man said blame the front office. My man Rich G said blame the front office. Yes, indeed. My man Aaron Hunt said been in the front office for years since the Super Bowl. Dante Alexander said the field goal kicker even tried to give us a game. We missed 2. My man Rich G said fact since 2012 the front office. Who was a better backup, Huntley or Tyrod? Man, I'm gonna say Tyrod. He actually
all day long.
right. Rich G said take the points. Harbaugh is horrendous, yo. My man said Tyrod. My man said Lamar, the whole defense. The whole NFL know this team can't score without Lamar. My man Aaron Hunt said Roman offense only work with one kind of quarterback. That's the problem. Yes, indeed. My man Rich G said, like your man said that played in the NFL, you can't have the offense structure around one player. It's the next man up. Yeah, that's why I named that podcast. Lamar skill set exposes this organization. He exposing it, but goddamn, you gotta put something around him too. That's why I say, yo, I just don't get this shit, yo, because this punk ass media here, man, they suck Harbaugh dick so much, it's unfucking believable, man.
Yo, I saw Bobby Tross a while ago try to kind of like, well, you know, you can't put it on coaching or whatever. I mean, well, no, he said Lamar, even with Lamar back, he still can't hide his deficiencies. That's true to a certain extent. Lamar been doing it the last 3 years. This is a 4-win team without Lamar Jackson, bro.
But you hear how the press always try to deflect the shit back to Lamar when Lamar not even playing. Come on. I mean, but once again, dude, he worked for the Ravens. That's why I don't pay none of these dudes up here no mind, yo. They work.
Well, trust it don't, but he's trying to get back into that's that her and Sarah, him and Sarah, they're trying to get back into it. But that's why they had their podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say this. EDC is not Ozzy, bro.
Yo, I got called a hater when I say he wasn't qualified for the job and what it's looking like.
I don't say he's not qualified. He's qualified to be where he was with Ozzy.
Scout, no, getting Ozzy coffee. That's what
you know what I'm saying. Like he's not. I'm gonna say this. He know how to make magic.
Job in making contracts, man. But his scouting team, he sucks at that, bro. They are bad at whatever scouting team that they got put together, bro. He is not a good scout. He can make some deals. He can make some contracts.
Yeah,
he can make some moves. I give him that. That essence of the GM job, he got that down pat. But in regards to scouting players, knowing what's talent before that talent ever shows, nah, he ain't got that.
I'm gonna tell you why.
He hasn't done his record right now in regards to draft picks turning out to be something is not very well, yo. Like none of his draft picks have turned out to be like, yo, you might have found yourself a gold jacket player. Not one yet. You know what I'm saying?
He traded away one potential, Orlando Brown.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
They ain't turning up like that, man. And he's actually on a kind of a streak of getting what we would consider to be busts.
Well, Kyle Hamilton might be something though, but that was low hanging fruit.
That motherfucker gonna be a bust.
Shorty looked apart. He just gambling too much. Like I say, once he get his shit together,
Hamilton is
I'm gonna give him
trust
the
my
next year.
word.
He a rookie though, yo. He a rookie.
Look, I'm
Right.
gonna tell you this. I said that when people was down.
I see it.
I said, look,
I can see it in people. He gonna be a bust, yo.
I can't see that, yo.
I don't see
I
it.
can see that.
I don't see it.
He may not
Because
be a
right now he's playing better than Chuck Clark, and I love Chuck Clark. He's playing way better than Chuck Clark.
but that's why.
Well, no. You can't do that because now you get into the in depth of the game, and he ain't playing the same position as Chuck Clark. He ain't making the same. He ain't got the same responsibilities as Chuck Clark. You watching him play. You watching him go from giving him responsibilities, seeing that he cannot handle those responsibilities at all, to then making it very simple. Like you know, at this point, you're dealing with a baby. You're dealing with a
Well,
child. Just give
he's
him a very
playing
simple
strong
thing.
safety.
Just
Am I
follow this
correct?
shit.
He's playing
he's playing
strong safety, right?
Yeah.
No.
What are you doing?
They moved him from a strong safety, a strong safety position to more so now he's
box.
kind of like a real linebacker.
Right here in the box. My man Rick G said
In
he
box,
was lying on
in
his
box. I don't know, when we was playing what's called when Hamilton got hurt and Chuck came in, that changed the whole complexity of their secondary in the back end. Who would we playing? I think was it Carolina? Who did we look? Was it Jacksonville?
That was a Jacksonville game because they was getting cooked. Chuck Clark was clueless.
After that, Chuck Clark was getting cooked like noodles, bro.
Because Shorty came back. He came back the Carolina game, and he came back the Jacksonville game, and they kind of tightened up. But yeah, man, my man Rich G said his football IQ ain't there yet. Yeah, because he relying on his athleticism, like you said.
I'm gonna say this: they had too many high expectations for him to come in like that. For what they wanted him to do, they had too much, you know.
But mark my words, bro. That dude gonna be another old way, yo. He gonna be a bust.
I can't say that. He's
I
not
don't
gonna
say
be.
that.
I know you
He's
can't.
not
I
going
know
to be
you
a Pro
can't say
Bowl.
that.
Yo,
I know you can't say that.
And you know I don't like him. You know I said they shouldn't have took him there. I don't really like him, but from what
But right now, he's one of the highest rated rookies right now, though.
But like I said,
see, there you go. See, that's the analytics, bro.
I was about to say that shit. I was about to say
bro.
that shit.
Hey, the numbers are the numbers, bro.
Hey,
nah, the numbers ain't the numbers, man.
Yo, them numbers
the numbers.
The numbers can be misconstrued,
man.
though, yo.
Look. I mean, you can take it. It's context to everything. It's context to everything. To be honest, I thought it was a waste of pick.
That man ain't playing no top receivers in the league, bro. That man is sticking tight ends.
I wouldn't put a safety on a receiver anyway.
Every tight end get their nut on this team. Every tight end, it don't matter what tight end it is, they go off on this team, and shit is clear.
And Hamilton is playing. I mean, here's the even crazier part. Hamilton ain't even following tight ends, bro. I'm trust me when I tell you, bro. They got a very simplistic defense, yo, and they keep him in a very simplistic place. He's a will linebacker, bro. That's really what he is. He don't necessarily got the build for it, but he's essentially a will linebacker. But they treat him like a will linebacker. He has the responsibilities of a will linebacker.
Because they cover,
that's a good place for him.
They're covering his deficiencies by having him in the box like that, because he know they ain't
and that's a good place for him. My thing is though that ain't what they got him for, right? That ain't and I trust him and trust what I'm telling you. Come next year, bro, it's going to get exposed more. That boy ain't got no type of feet to play coverage here. That's how I know he didn't really want to come here. I don't know where he wanted to go, but I don't think that he truly wanted to be I can say that. I can say he wanted to be a Raven. I think he was surprised when the Ravens drafted, because it was like, wait a minute, I don't fit their scheme or what they kind of going
now,
for.
Hold on. But it's the question I just told Rich T a couple comments ago. Nobody wanted to come here because you had a defensive coordinator nobody knew about. Come on, nobody.
Well, I can't say that for him though. He a rookie. He don't know nothing about nothing. So my thing is that his agent probably telling him like, yo, we want to get you on a team where you can flourish. Put you in the best position.
And that's what I'm just saying. Why would you want to come to a team
is the
with
Ravens
the
best position for a guy like him? That basically you want him to play roam free. You want him to be like with the guy. What was the name of the guy that we had here that we kicked off the team? The safety.
Earl Thomas.
You want him to be like Earl Thomas for Seattle Seahawks. That's the kind of game you want him to play, where he just play back there. He can be free. He ain't got to worry about man-to-man coverage and footwork, all that kind of stuff. He can just be free. He can be like similar to like a Brian Dawkins. You can just keep him back there and be free and just let him make plays. But when he comes here, because we already got a strong safety, right? We already got a strong safety here, right? For him, we play a lot of man-to-man. That's our MO. Our corners are set up to play man-to-man. We're not really a big zone team. I mean, now we kind of moved into being a big zone team. But
they don't have a choice.
That, in essence. And so he comes here, and it's like, well, where do I fit in at? Am I going to be the main guy? But then at that point, he can't roam free at that point, right? You know what I'm saying? We're not going to roam free. You know that we moving into some form of a zone style. I mean, everybody knew when McDonald came because we ran in Michigan. So you knew you're moving into a zone. If you're moving into a that kind of zone setup, he ain't gonna be able to run free like that. He gonna have to play a side. He gonna have to sometimes play some form of a read and react style of defense, and it just don't fit him, bro. Like you say, the IQ ain't there. But my thing is that with the IQ, he ain't got the footwork either. You feel me? And at this point in the game, bro, like, yo, you're in the NFL. The footwork needs to be there. Yeah, you can make it better, right? But, yo, you can't not have it. And, yo, he's the kind of guy, yo, it don't matter who you are, you can beat him. You can be a guy coming out the practice squad, getting your first rep, and you won't beat him. You know what I'm saying?
That has happened to him. That has happened already.
Yeah, that shit happened today.
He not about it, bro. Like, yo, at the end of the day, I just think he not going to be he's not going to be a first round worthy, bro.
We too deep in the season for motherfuckers to be still talking about their rookies. This is the end of the season, yo. It's like, come on, this shit got. It's like
we can't lose any more games, bro.
I mean, they going to the playoffs, but it's like nothing about this team is cohesive, yo. It's like damn, it's like we having the same problems still coming out of the preseason.
We have the same, we have the same problems been having the last 3 years. So
yeah, because what has really changed? What have you done to get? That's why I said, yo, like, yo, EDC does great with contracts, but when it comes to trying to find talent, yo, he ain't got it. Like, what new talent have you brought here, yo? And I'm talking fresh new talent, not guys that are easy to see because they've proven themselves in the league. So who am I talking about specifically? I'm talking about picking up people like Calais Campbell, picking up people like Marcus Peters, picking up people like Roquan Smith. These guys, you see that they're nice. You know that they easy picks. Where the job gets real and difficult is picking those younger guys that are coming from college and have to translate from college to the pros, right? Where is that at? He ain't got that, bro.
My man Rich G said,
name me one guy that has translated from his picks from college to the pros. None of them, bro. Zero.
My man,
zero.
My man,
he has no one that has translated from college to the pros, and then we sit back and we wonder why nothing ever came.
You got Brown, both Browns, but they're no longer on the team.
No, you know why? The stats and analytics say Bateman. The stats and analytics say he's number one. He's Lamar's number one target. That's what the stats and analytics say.
I don't care what he is to us. I'm talking about to the league, bro.
But I'm giving you a counter argument on what one of these talking heads or one of these friends going to say. They're going to say Bateman.
But his if you want to go with his stats are not impressive.
Hey, because you know why? They're impressive. But hear me out. They're impressive for a Ravens fan because our lack of history of what
I'm not talking about for a Ravens fan.
But that's what they're going to say. But I'm countering your argument and tell you that's what they're going to say. They're going to say Bateman because of the stats and analytics.
I'm countering those folks back and telling them that I'm not speaking on what the Ravens do. I'm talking about per the league.
But the league. No. But hear me out. But when you hear me out, check it out. But when you brainwashed by the media and these in Pro Football Focus, That's just what you're going. That's what your rebuttal going to be.
I understand that, but I don't care about the brainwash because we can go stats to stats. He ain't in the top 10 of wide receivers in the league. I would further venture to say he probably is not even in the top 15.
He ain't even
so
got
to me, we can take it to stats. They don't have that kind of play out of none of their rookie guys. None of them. None of their rookies come out to be excelled players. They're not, that's a potential gold jacket if he keeps this up for the next 5 years. 10 or 7 years.
But that's rare, though, baby. That's rare. You talking about Hall of Fame players, man. That's rare.
No, because they ain't trying to give their only gold jacket offensive player other than Jonathan Ogden. Yonder Ogden and you can't count Shannon because Shannon started off as a Bronco. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you can make a case. You can make a case for Jamal. You can make a case.
We had Jamal Lewis.
Yeah, Jamal probably being their third ballot. Jamal ain't gonna go to first, second ballot.
Came from Iowa. One just recently retired. I can't think of their names. You see what I'm saying?
Like, Marshall Yonder gonna make it. Yeah, he's a shoo-in.
Listen to me. We've had multiple Pro Bowl and gold jacket people here. More Pro Bowl than gold jacket on offense, but we only have one Pro Bowl player on our team. And that's not even the argument that I'm trying to make. What I'm trying to say is what Pro Bowl player has EDC drafted since he took over control of the GM office? He has not drafted one Pro Bowl player. And I don't even care if you put it on offense or defense. He hasn't drafted one Pro Bowl player, bro. Not one. Not one, bro. Not one Pro Bowl player.
Duvernay made the last year. Now Hollywood
return, that don't count.
Hollywood, but they went, baby. They went. Hollywood
did that.
Hollywood, I'll give him Hollywood, yo. He can have Hollywood. He didn't keep Hollywood, though. But I can give him Hollywood.
Hollywood and he wants to why keep something that don't want to be there.
Was his best draft pick, but Hollywood still was not all the way that. I like Hollywood, but he's not all the way that.
Yeah,
but that probably was his best draft pick. And that goes to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't a lot out there for this guy, yo.
Hey, I want to read a couple of these comments real quick. My man says make a break time. Man, shit, it be been past that. But the record says something else. EDC don't know shit about football. Okay, my man said the offense philosophy is the main problem with this team. No real wide receivers in the passing league won't win. My man Rich G said we got to hire people that actually played the game. Exactly. My man King Hook said even Dante. Exactly, Dante. The Ravens football way is washed and outdated. My man Dante said Bateman ain't nothing. He can't even stay healthy. Real talk. I call him Bashar. I call him the new Perman. Howard knew he had to get up out of here. Hell yeah, he get paid to catch the ball. But man, like I say, I got a question for y'all. I heard this crazy dude on 105.7 say today. He rather signed Roquan Smith than Lamar Jackson. Old head from Fox 45. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You on the radio spurring this rhetoric. He rather pay Roquan Smith than Lamar Jackson. Bruce Cunningham.
Oh, Bruce Cunningham is trash.
Hey, I turned the fucking radio off at work today when he said that shit. Then people was agreeing with him. Saying Huntley can do a better job. I'm like, yo, this is mind blowing.
Hey, yo, check this out, yo. Check this out. If EDC was we're good at picking talent, I would say that actually wouldn't be a bad idea, right? Stacking up your defense and getting some players on offense. The problem is that it don't matter which one you keep. You can pay Lamar, team still gonna look the same. You cannot pay Lamar, let Lamar go and keep Roquan, team still gonna look the same. You can let both of them go, team gonna still look the same. It don't matter what they do, it's gonna still look the same. Why? Because they don't pick up good talent from drafts. They don't get good talent, yo. This team don't get good talent in good places for players that are young, fresh, and cheap. They don't do it, bro. They don't do it. It has not happened yet. This man has gotten Hollywood, which I give Hollywood his props. He did get 1,000 yards last year. I give him that. But that you see when that 1,000 got you, that 1,000 didn't really feel like 1,000, right? And what I mean by that
He
is that
should have had 1,600 yards receiving last
really,
year, yo.
it wasn't explosive. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, up and down, so to speak. You done got Proche, Duvernay, Colin Wallace, Bateman, all these guys, none of them doing nothing, bro.
Now hear me out though, y'all. All those names you named, all of them can't be bad. That's the thing about it.
You're right.
All of them can't be bad.
The law of high numbers say all of them can't be bad, but yet they get here and they bad. So again, that's how we know that it's not just one thing that needs to change. It is a tiered issue. It is a problem from the higher level regarding GM. There's a problem from the head coaching level regarding Harbaugh and nepotism. There's a problem on the assistant coaches level regarding offensive coordinators, maybe defensive coordinators, maybe even wide receiver coaches.
But hear me out though. This is why you blame the owner, because the owner only worried about going to playoffs, y'all. But and he don't want to play Lamar, because I just broke it down. Everything he said in that 2017 State of the Ravens press conference, Lamar didn't gave him. Lamar gave you home field. Lamar gave you playoff games. Lamar gave this man everything but the Super Bowl because he said he wanted to win the Super Bowl. Lamar asked all 6 boxes. Time to play the boy, yo. Like I keep saying, time to play him.
Here's the thing.
I mean, I think anybody and everybody who is like, football focused and not, they understand it. Like even football players will tell you, like, the man deserves his money. But here's what I'm as a Ravens fan, I'm focused on. I want the team to win. He can get his money, yo.
They winning. It may not be the way you wanted to win, but they winning. They winning. They about to go to the playoffs, yo. They're not dominating when they win, but they winning. That's all this. That's all the fan base worried about.
But you misunderstanding me, man. You're going somewhere I'm not going with. I ain't worried about how they win. I'm worried about winning in the playoffs.
Hey, that's what we talk about all day.
That's what I'm trying to say, yo. That's what I'm getting at. It don't matter to me if the guy get paid or not, right? Pay the man his money. He deserves it. But my thing is, paying him his money ain't going to win in the playoffs. And I'm not saying it's because of him or his money that he's getting paid. But, this team has bigger issues than worrying about what they need to pay him. This team has organizational issues, bro. And I'm at a point where I don't think this will ever get recognized.
No, because you know why? Bashadi likes, what's the word I'm looking for? He likes not tenured people. He's like consistency in the front office. He know those guys. They are his handpicked guys. He is not going to fire his handpicked guy. Why do you think Harbaugh is still here?
And that's why, as a Lamar fan as well, I want Lamar to go somewhere else, yo. I want Lamar to go play football somewhere else. And then we as Ravens fans can figure out how we can make this type of system, this low budget offensive style thing work. Because, it ain't going to work with Lamar. It ain't going to work without Lamar. But we're gonna have to figure something out. Something's gonna have to get done.
The biggest problem here with Lamar, they're not allowing him to play free. That's what the fuck the problem is, yo. He's not playing free. He got too many shackles on him, and once again, he ain't got no personnel around him. It's like, yo, he gotta win a certain way.
I don't think they shackling him, yo. I think he cool, yo. I think in his from his feel in the game, I don't feel like he feel like, yo, they shackling me, yo. I don't think that's the case. I just feel like, it's just, there's nothing there, yo. Like there's not really much to work with.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But we got proof. We got proof of what Lamar said they shackling him. Remember 29? Well,
he said it. You could tell his mannerisms This year he's frustrated in the offense. When you frustrated in the offense, what is it? You handcuff, not handcuff a play
I think
caller,
most
but you
somebody will be
handcuff of what you
frustrated
do
when
on
you're not
offense.
producing, yo. I wouldn't necessarily say that comes from being shackled. I think that's just your frustration when you're not producing, yo. When you in a competitive sport or in anything competitive and you ain't producing, yeah, you're gonna be frustrated.
They holding him back. They holding him back.
Anybody get frustrated when they failing. He's failing, bro. I mean, they are failing. All of them are failing, and it is frustrating. I think what's more so fun. I mean, and here's the thing: we'll never know because we're not in the offense, and they're not going to talk about it in public. But maybe he is frustrated with the fact that, like, yo, bro, I ain't got no help for real, yo. Like, yo, ain't none of these guys like that. Like, yo, Duvernay ain't cool, but he ain't out here about to go and get no balls for me. Only person I got that's going to go get it is Andrews.
And he ain't gonna been getting it lately. And I'm gonna be honest with that. Overall,
He's frustrated behind that.
and it's going backwards. But Hayden Hurst was the better tight end. Andrews more athletic, faster, but overall, Hurst was the better tight end. But because he went through the team carousel, he on his third team, that Mark Andrews got the opportunity in the reps. And I'm a Mark Andrews fan, but what I'm saying at times he dropped too many big passes that cost us too.
My man,
You know what I'm saying?
Don't say that. When the lights are bright, Andrews
It-
high.
it's for him to be right now. They got him as the third best.
Nigga be having somebody, they force passes to him, bro.
Yo, when the time
he don't be open.
They force passes. They force passes to Diggs, and what happens?
He catch the motherfuckers.
They
force
just
passes to Kelsey, and what happens?
Forced the pass to him and went right off his hands. Like, yo, he was covered. You covered, yo.
That's what he get paid for. Yo. That's why they pay him before Lamar. They pay him
to make awareness. Cause that pass that got hit out of his hands, all he had to do was twist to the side, go out of bounds. He wouldn't have hit it. He caught it and sat there. You got to have pass awareness.
Football ain't perfect, yo.
No, it ain't
perfect. It ain't perfect, but these dudes are professionals. He too close to the out of bounds.
Not is DeAndre Hopkins, yo. That's why, yo, when he had that year, or when he ain't drop a pass, or Larry Fitzgerald had that run, that's what makes them motherfuckers great. Because they could do shit like that. Because everybody else at that high level can't.
We just seen the boy in playoff games and big games. This high, yo. We just seen that Kansas City game here. He just disappeared. We see him in that Tennessee game drop.
But he got paid. He got paid.
He got paid. He got paid before Lamar.
He got paid. Stanley got paid.
Exactly.
He got paid. If anything, to be honest, they were supposed to pay Lamar before they paid the rest of them.
But y'all saying the consensus is that Mark Andrews hides. So he went from being the number one receiver.
No, I'm not saying that at all. But you can't dismiss that he missed some big plays. He dropped some big plays too.
I had a guest on this show said it. Unc said it. Unc was like, when the lights are bright, this motherfucker get dim. He gets low. And shit, we can look at the highlights.
Hey, Coach says the same thing. Coach be saying the same thing. Pip the tally, he says the same thing.
So 2 people can't be wrong. 3 people.
He says it all the time, and he loves Andrews. I love Andrews. I got his jersey. I'm diabetic like him. I got his jersey. I rock with him. But it's just it's what it is. It's what it is. Like people, and let's take perspective, right? People act like because you're a Lamar Jackson fan, when he do fuck up, like we don't throw the remote or some shit. But then, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, when you really drop back and think of it, he's the reason why we're successful. You don't think Kansas City fans don't throw their remote with Patrick, throw a pick or do something stupid?
He makes up for the shit tenfold.
Don't Lamar make up for the shit tenfold?
Yeah, he make up for a lot of this shit here.
What Lamar's problem is, I had that problem professionally working, right? You perform at a high level at so long that it looks like a regression. What it is just like you suffering from load management. When your load gets to the point where you're on overload, your body start responding. You don't think as sharp, you don't perform as well because you're used to doing everything, and then sometimes the shit ain't gonna work. I got in an argument on the light rail at the Denver coming back from the Denver game with our own Ravens fans talking stupid. Oh man, uh Huntley 15 million look better than Lamar 50 million a year. Light skinned mixed brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting in the context. It's just like, why is you buying and you see and he goes out and do that? Barely winning games or losing. If he was, look, put it this way, if we had Andy Dalton, we would have blew the Browns out tonight.
Any
Nick
live
Foles, we would have blew the Browns doors off tonight. And these dudes are well past their prime and washed. If we had Cam Newton, we would blew the doors off of them tonight.
any quarterback can make a 20-yard throw, yo, because the boy
He
can't throw
can't
the
do
ball.
it consistently.
He can't.
Now, the thing that they try to knock Lamar on, he's the one that actually can't do. He couldn't complete that out. He couldn't complete that out to Andrews.
Cecil said the shit. Cecil saying the same shit you didn't say all in the text and early. Same shit.
Like, come on now. I'm arguing white people I'm arguing white people all day. Man, we keep Huntley and build around them. I said, what you gonna build around? And then here's the thing. Well, we need to let Lamar walk so we could get around the team. Okay. You had 5 years to get Lamar a number one receiver. You're not gonna draft him. And you're not gonna get him off free agency. You're gonna have to trade for it, just like you did Roquan. You're gonna have to trade for it. What DJ said on Hustle and Flow? If you want quality, you gotta pay for it.
All I got, man, you got to pay. But like my father said, yo, you got to pay to play, baby. You got to pay.
You got to pay for it. That's done. There's no way they should have paid $2 million more than what the Cardinals offered to get D Hop. D Hop would love playing with Lamar, yo. Because he's going to get the ball. Trust and believe.
And he was getting Lamar ass with a mistake, too.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. And you think Lamar don't care if you fuss at him. He's a competitor.
Right.
Tyler Murray might get in his feelings because they built different.
Yeah, he ain't built,
He built different.
Right.
Well, look, they paid Lamar on guaranteed money more than what they try to offer Lamar, and Russell is not looking like the same Russell, boy. Russell is not cooking that. He's cooking nasty this year.
Man, look, they played the game with them. They played the game with Russell Wilson. They tried to force Lamar to get the money with the Russell Wilson.
Right, that's what the Russell Wilson did, some simping, because from what I heard, the NFLPA told Russell not to take that deal. Russell has clout. If Russell took that deal, they were like, all right, Russell chose to get the easy money. Tyler got paid what he should have got paid because he was next man up. Right. But Russell could have demand $200 million and got it. Guaranteed and got it. And what did he do? Because I doubt if they would have offered Lamar a $200 million guarantee, he would have took it.
He told everybody that shit. What, week 3? He was like,
but he did also say that they'll they asked him, so what you asking for? Well, I ain't gotta do much. It's already out there. What I'm asking for is on Twitter and everything. It's the guaranteed money. But the thing, it should at least, if you have intentions on to really say this is our guy, here Lamar, $200 million. I can't do more. This is our situation. 200. 133 is a slap in the face.
Yeah, they tried to play him because they thought he didn't know how to negotiate.
Now they threw 250 out there as money. These players don't really see their full guarantee contract. Their full 250. It looks cute. That 500 million. Look, Mahomes not gonna see that because after next year they're gonna try to restructure that shit.
Man, that was the worst contract in football history. Why would you take a 11-year deal for 500? It ain't make no fucking sense. I don't even know why the PA allowed the boy to sign some shit like that. That was stupid. But we got some comments. My man Hook said, get rid of that quarterback coach too, along with John Harbaugh instead. My man Hook said he's not developing Huntley, and that's why LJ went to the QB coach in California. My man Rich G said the media don't hold this organization accountable. Okay, my man Rich G said Philly, New York media going to get up on the organization ass if they fucking up. I've been saying that shit for 3 years now. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable.
Philly
That
did the
type of
right
money.
thing, yo.
Was that
Colorado media would
Philly
too.
did the right thing. Philly did what you're supposed to do when
supposed to
you
do?
got a dynamic quarterback. And
Right,
Hurts is nowhere near on Lamar's level. He's
right.
But
not.
you know why though, yo? Because Philly got a ex wide receiver as their head coach, yo. He understands, yo. Then what you
Exactly.
got in John Harbaugh, bro? A guy that
He faking the funk,
played a
yo.
little bit of football, during his college years and maybe college and high school definitely, and really wasn't that nice, and came up off a special teams coach. Like, come on, bro. Like, what does he, what does he know, bro?
My man,
Eagles head coach
Hey,
was a
I'm be
legit
right back.
wide receiver, bro.
my man Hook said, "Nah, Lamar doesn't have to go nowhere. The front office has to go." Shit, they Basadi people. Basadi ain't gonna get rid of his people, baby.
They ain't gonna do that, though. Yeah, you're right, but they're not gonna do that.
My man Rich
That ain't
G.
gonna happen.
My man Rich G said about Andrews. He don't show up in big games. My man Hook said that's position coaching issue. He should be getting developed in those areas. Urban is garbage, but shit.
Here's what I'm gonna say to that though, bro. And I understand what y'all looking at, but it's a big game. If you are the opposing team playing against the Ravens in a big game, who are you going to focus on?
You want double?
You're going to focus on that main person,
but
Andrews.
No, he was dropping wide open catches, though, man. You can't do that. We got to hold everybody accountable. The same way they hold Lamar. Shit, you need to go back and watch that Tennessee playoff. Go back and watch that 2019 Tennessee playoff game, man. Man, he was dropping, even though he was hurt. If you on that field, you catch the goddamn ball, man. I'm done with shooting this team bail, yo. I'm done with this shit. It's the same shit every year. Come on, yo. History keep repeating itself with this team, and ain't nobody calling this shit out, yo. The media here is bought and sold. I be listening to these dudes at work, and I'm like, yo, what is y'all watching? And if they do call this shit out, it ain't with no aggression. This is like, I'm pushing my friend on the shoulder. I'm gonna tap you. I'm gonna hit love tap you, man. I'm gonna go on to the next subject. Like I say, yo, this shit here, yo. This shit here is terrible. Like I say, this shit ain't gonna get no better, man. This same shit gonna happen next year. They just need to go ahead and give Odell the bag. Find some money, yo. I'll take Odell at 75% right now than what the fuck we got right now, man.
Man, we could have went and got T.Y. help.
Man, he done though, bro. He done. Come on, and you don't want another undersized wide receiver here. Come on, y'all. I'm done with these little dudes as wide receiver. Give me a 6'4", 6'3" wide receiver, man. It's our
And
fucking
that's
line.
what they did for
Hurts.
At least they did that for Collar.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Collar got nothing but goddamn point guard.
Where they messed up at with Lamar though. My second year player is not going to dictate what type of receiver I get. Because they got Hollywood because that's who he wanted.
Right, that was his boy.
They were supposed to got Metcalf.
I mean, that's keeping the buck. Hollywood did work. He did work.
I'm not saying he didn't work, but was it enough work what we want him to do? Everybody know when you got a smaller dynamic receiver, you need a big tall target.
Yeah.
Metcalf. Yeah, it just wasn't.
Hollywood be better suited for Flacco because all he had to do is run down the field.
Right. Basically,
he's not though. But Hollywood perform in the playoffs though.
That's what I said. We look back on this shit and be like, damn. But Hollywood, it's like the scheme didn't fit him. The coaching staff didn't fit Hollywood.
Well, he left. I don't think he really wanted to, but it was this guy. It's like, look, your what's called his agent was probably like this, yo. Don't let your friendship get in the way of your money.
Exactly. And that's what a good agent do. Get him the fuck up out of here.
Look, we have
Yeah, but he ain't doing
Ozzy wasn't good at drafting receivers either. But if but what Oz is going to do? He went and got Steve Smith. He went and got Anquan Bowler, right? Something like that. He
Right.
even got Derek Mason, right? When he had a little
That's
bit left in
somebody.
the tank. You see what I'm saying? What's EDC comp? Deshaun Jackson? Deshaun Jackson was the same predicament that Bateman is now. Deshaun Jackson wasn't the healthiest. Never was the healthiest. Deshaun Jackson was icing on the cake for Philly.
But yo, I'm just trying to get in Eric DeCosta. I'm just trying to get the way he think. Yo, what is he
He played
doing?
Moneyball. He think this the Oakland. He think this is the 2004 Oakland Athletics.
Even if this is Moneyball, you know what your star quarterback need, and you're not going out here and getting it. The whole NFL know what Lamar need. The whole NFL know what he need, yo. Come on.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't high on George Pickens at the beginning, but I see that dude cook
You
marlin
know. You
like
know.
cook crabs, bro. We pass on Pickens to get a punter.
A
They said,
Jabo.
oh well, we went and got Oway. Oway would have been there in the second round.
Maybe, but we could have got Owen in the third. We could have got him anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. That's their excuses. So they went and got the kicker. All that. Pickens was there in the high second round. They could have got Pickens. That was just stupid.
Man, it's like
My
this.
fault with that was if you're going to trade away Hollywood, you absolutely have to have brought a veteran in that's going to produce the same, if not more. They didn't do any of that. That's where the sin comes from. That's where he fucked up. Why? That's why I was like, I didn't want a draft pick because that's not fair. That draft pick come to have these high expectations.
Oh,
Draft a veteran.
but hear me out though. You get rid of the offense that you lack and draft defense. This shit don't make sense, bro.
Right.
It's
Hey
like
yo,
this.
Eric DeCosta made the mistake, yo, when Diggs was up for grabs and he ain't go get him, yo.
D Hop too.
Big mistake.
And B Hop. When they both was up to grabs
Because
together, he
that
ain't
price
getting
will
nothing
seem
out.
high then, but it's a discount now.
He
Man,
also made a mistake when he could have got the guy that went to the Eagles, yo, and he ain't try to go and get
AJ
him.
Brown. And you seen AJ, and he seen AJ Brown destroy his fucking secondary, and you don't go ahead and get him. Man, don't none of this shit make sense, yo.
That's why it don't make sense when Ravens fans say, "Oh man, we need to get Lamar out of here so we can build it off." I said they had their chances when Lamar was super duper cheap, and they did nothing. It's
No,
not changing because all of a sudden, because this is 5 years, bro. Matter of fact, it's longer because they didn't do it with Joe either.
Somebody needs to ask them, like when they be doing their interviews, like, yo, just straight up just ask, yo, like, yo, why don't y'all get a veteran, a good veteran wide receiver when y'all be having
they not
opportunities?
going to answer that.
And I'm gonna tell you, Nitro says it all the time. The Ravens front office think they're the smartest motherfuckers in the room. True or false?
Hey,
They
man,
think they're the smartest motherfuckers in the room. And I'm gonna tell you why DeCosta got that job. You think DeCosta, if Robert Kraft didn't want DeCosta, you think DeCosta still would be no, because Oz still got a lot of good years left. They was afraid. I'm telling you, they played it right in front of your eyes. New
Like,
England
why
wanted
didn't he
him
just
to
why didn't he
take
try
over
to
as
go
GM,
with
and he
Eric
was like,
Bill?
"Nah, stay here."
He wanted to trade.
see, they ain't want to pay Tyreek Hill. If you ain't want to pay Hollywood, what the fuck you want to pay Tyreek? Come on,
You
yo.
get my point, yo. We tried to make pulls for motherfuckers like what's the dude that came from the Steelers, yo? Juju Smith. We made plays for him, yo, but we ain't gonna make a play. We ain't gonna make a play for a known better wide receiver. As much as
Look,
people hate this, yo, we
Juju
could have got
Juju is
Antonio Brown, man.
not Juju's a number two all day long.
Uh,
So if you want, why bring in a number two when you need number one?
Oh,
I'm
that's
saying, but they legit made a push for Juju, and Juju denied them, bro. We paid. He
Right.
went to a
Just,
team for less money.
yeah,
We paid because we
cause
was
he was like,
offering
yeah,
him
I'm
more,
gonna
but we
win.
still told
Kenny
him no.
Galloway. Yo, Kenny Galloway turned us down. Kenny Galloway like, fuck that, I'm going to New York. Fuck that. I'd rather play for Daniel Jones and then go to Baltimore.
But why are we? But here's what I'm saying. Why are we going for guys like that, yo? When you know, maybe maybe Eric DeCosta got in his head already, like he, again that losing mentality. They ain't gonna come
But
here. Ain't no
then
need
hear
to
me
even
out
try.
though, yo. This is the NFL. These boys talk. What wide receiver want to come and play in Greg Roman offense, yo? Come on.
Then get rid of Greg Roman.
He ain't. That's hardball guy. It's like this, yo. It's like me and you hanging out. You think I'm gonna side with another nigga than you? You my guy. I ain't gonna do no shit like that. No
Yeah,
matter
but
how
now,
wrong, no matter how wrong you are, you with me. I'ma roll with you. Now when we get back home, I'm gonna pull your ass up. But you my guy in public. I can't throw you under the bus.
No. But I find hard to believe that EDC gonna fire Hardball and they right next door neighbors. They speak to each other every morning across the fence.
Man, you gotta look at it like this, yo. Harbaugh got more juice in his organization than him. That's why they re-upped him, man. Harbaugh got 4 more years.
Because when he was on his way out, Lamar happened. So that was the only window to get rid of Hardball. Because
He ain't going away.
you 4-5 after they pour all these resources. Yeah, you was supposed to go. And even with that, that was going to be, well, we're just not going to bring him back. And they already had conversations. Lamar comes change it. Oh, okay. Because Harbaugh is an awesome coach. He's not awesome coach as far as X's and O's. That's what holding us back.
Man,
Harbaugh is a leader of men. He
he's
worked
a
with
hell
Ray
of
Lewis and Ed Reed because the players could do for themselves. The players could do for themselves. And then coordinators, he had Cam Cameron. Well, it didn't work out, but Cam Cameron was telling Harbaugh what to do. All right, he had what's called, but he was already seasoned as a coordinator and coach. The one
Kubiak.
who took over for him, and we won
Kubiak.
the Super Bowl. Like
Oh, Jim
he
Caldwell.
didn't have to
Jim
do it
Caldwell.
himself,
Jim Caldwell.
right? Because Harbaugh don't have the capacity to say, never mind what you saying, Greg. Fuck that play. We running this. He don't
Right.
have now. Billick did because Bill is a coordinator. Billy would get rid of your ass in a heartbeat. And I said, fuck it, I just do it myself. He saved our season one year because he said, fire the dude and said, fuck it, I do it myself.
Right.
We need an
Jim
offensive
Cross.
minded
Jim
coach.
Cross.
When you
Said,
got defensive mentality, you need an offensive minded coach.
right.
That's,
And my man Hook said that's his job. Forget all that other stuff. He's not leading these men. He's holding them back. Tired of hearing that narrative. See, like I keep saying, Harbaugh's a good bullshitter. Harbaugh's a good motivational speaker. That's what it is. He's a good
but
bullshitter.
right, but here's what I'm saying. He wouldn't
Yo,
last as long as he wasn't a good leader of
he talk
men.
like he grew up with
My
a guy
thing is we
that
need
was,
more than
from
that.
the farmer that used to be a head coach.
Go ahead.
We
I
need
was
more than that.
saying, yo,
No.
Harbaugh
Doug,
talk like
yeah. It was Doug. I heard you. You right. Second generation guy.
Go ahead. You all right. You all right.
I was telling you to go. Yeah, y'all was over talking each
All
other.
right. All right. All right. This the thing. Dude's right in a sense, but they wrong because he's been coaching for a long time. Well, I'm saying we always needed more because Harbaugh can't. That's why I think he handcuffed his coordinators because he can't do it on his own. If a head coach job, if he don't like what his coordinator's saying, well, exit. We're not playing that play. Here, this play.
Right.
Because why is we still making these mistakes late to the line? We had a 30-second timeout, and we still got a delayed game. That
Right.
is
They
piss poor.
had heard him
That's
snap the goddamn
unacceptable.
ball.
That's unacceptable.
And it happened.
That's
No matter
supposed to
who the
get you
quarterback
fired
is,
right
it's
there.
happening. No matter who the quarterback is, or it's happening. No matter who the quarterback is.
Since nobody still could justify why they had changed the whole offense in that Bronco game. I was there, so I was telling motherfuckers they changed my mouth dropped. I thought he's supposed to be Lamar like. Look, if we had RG3, we would have won that game. We probably won that 16-13 when we were won
You know
tonight.
why you gotta change the offense? They know Shorty ain't got the arm strength to make the throws, yo. He ain't got
Bro, he can't make past the second read, bro. Because what's called got open. Duvernay was open, streaking this way.
okay.
He thought the who did he throw it to? I think he threw it to Deshaun and it got beat down.
Mm.
Threw it short. He had another man just like the last game. He missed Andrews twice at the same drive on touchdown. Twice.
Right. But that's when Gus ran it in, right? On that possession.
Yeah.
Right.
Twice. Same drive, miss it. He don't have touch on the ball. Now he could throw them inside slants like a motherfucker. That's his thing.
Right.
But that outside shit he can't do. Everything they try to say Lamar can't do, he's the actual motherfucker that can't do it. Talking about, oh, he's a better passer. Stephen A. said he's a better passer.
Oh, but see, Stephen A. don't know football.
No, I know he don't know football, but he just come out. But a lot of people that don't know, the casual fans, feed into that bullshit, and that's what's regurgitated on Facebook, IG, and YouTube.
Because you know why they can run. Go ahead, Kazo. Go ahead.
I was that's a good segue about Facebook. I'm and Instagram and stuff. I'm looking at social media, and it looks like the consensus is coming around saying that this offense ain't good without Lamar in it, yo. All the Huntley fans is coming back around to being Lamar fans all over again.
Hey, yo, okay.
No, let them stay there, dust their ass over there. Let them stay there, dust their ass where they at.
But you know, this a fair weather fan base, yo. It's fair weather, yo.
One guy said this at the comment. He said, "I thought there was no drop off with Huntley in there. Not a knock on Tyler. Appreciate Lamar, man."
Exactly.
You drop off, somebody drop off a goddamn Empire State Building.
Okay.
They dropped off they dropped off the Bay Bridge, bro.
Hey, okay. Dante Alexander said Giro running offense that doesn't value wide receivers. We only have wide receivers because it's a position on every NFL team. They just stick anybody out there who can run a 10-yard route.
And I'm gonna be honest.
You know what, yo, that's he. I know he making a joke, but that's true, yo. Hey, yo, I personally believe, yo, Ernest Costa, yo, if it was up to him, yo, he would have only tight ends as wide receivers, bro.
You know what, like, yo? But this shit didn't make sense. Why the fuck did they got Pat McCall out there on passing downs, catches, yo?
Hey, yo, that's what I said, yo. I know he making a joke, yo, but that's real talk, yo. I really think he don't like he must got a thing against wide receivers, yo. If it was up to him, he would have a whole bunch of tight ends, yo. Like, why do you draft likely when you stacked on tight ends and you know you need a receiver?
The Ravens organization can find a tight end. That's one thing this franchise
can do that.
But they can't find a motherfucking wide receiver, man.
Likely is supposed to be a wide receiver.
I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you saying that. Likely is a wide receiver. He plays tight end because the receiver. I went back, did my research. The receiver they had on Coastal Carolina, where he played for, was 6'5". He's 6'4". The receiver, they had a 6'5" receiver. That's because the dude was fast. But the dude, who you gonna think? Somebody who could block better as tight end, or somebody who just tall?
Because he played the year for my cousin Matt Hazel. My cousin Matt Hazel played with him. He like 6'4". He on and off practice squads, but him and I likely was on the same squad together.
And what he said about Likely?
Oh, I ain't talked to him and shit. It's like just coming down North Carolina and shit.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. I see Likely runs routes like he reminds me of Bolden so much, but he's not gonna get the development here unless you got to clear a house. When we did it reset the first time, we didn't clear a house because the positional coaches were still there. And then the positional coaches got brought up to coordinate.
You know what?
You see what I'm saying?
Go ahead, cook. Go ahead, cook. I'm following by.
So Urban's still there. Then you had when they reset. G-Roll was position coach.
Right.
He got from Jim. That's that nepotism stuff. Stop passing out his Jim's lightweight. We don't want him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go take it further. The real coach that was supposed to have been for the Ravens, though, was Rex Ryan. Well, Rex Ryan ain't no yes man. And
And
Bashada didn't like that shit.
Bashadi can't control him. That's all.
Can't control him.
But see, Bashadi like corporate motherfuckers.
And the only reason why Bashada got hold on, let me finish. The reason why Bashada got rid of Billick because Billick was Art Modell boy. So
right.
that's why that was the first. If you notice that the year they fired Billick, that's what Bashada took over as
Cool.
so he always been a minority owner for a long time, but he took over as full ownership, majority ownership when they got rid of Billick and they cleaned house. He wanted to because he has a corporate structure, and
And the
Sashi
bad thing
Brown
about
just a Sashi is just a figurehead. He ain't doing shit, and don't get used to him being in that position.
he
No,
bounced around. He bounced around to the next
yeah,
house.
he ain't worth shit because number one, I wouldn't have let because he has the power. But like, look, Eric. Get us a goddamn receiver, bro.
But see, but one thing about Shashi Brown, I don't like. He's an analytical guy. That shit just don't correlate in the NFL, bro. It don't.
Analytics work in situations. It's
And then,
not
hear
to
me
be
out.
ruled.
You
It's
see,
not to be the rule because you gotta have a feel. If you truly had a feel, Giro would have got his dumb ass on the field instead of being at press box.
now hear me out. What about Shashi Brown? I can honestly say the shit don't work because look at the last 2 years with the Wizards and look at him this year when he gone. The Wizards' whole organization looks different.
Mm-hmm.
The whole
My
they
cousin
look
was season ticket holder. I
they
actually
look.
went to a couple of their business meetings and won a Ovechkin hockey stick. I
Okay,
don't know
okay.
where it is, but I try to tell my peoples you need to find that motherfucker because that's gonna cost us a lot. It's gonna be our nest egg.
Oh shit. That's like almost 100 grand. He about to be the greatest one top 3 greatest hockey players of all time.
Him, I think is Wim Gressy, him, and what's the other dude name?
How Gordy Howe and shit.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
Motherfucker, drop the goddamn ball. What the fuck is that?
Kelso just said Giro just like to have a bunch of tight ends that double as extra linemen and wide receivers. Yeah,
Right.
man.
Why? For real, likely might be if Huntley get his jugs machine this summer, likely might be the diamond in the rough you talking about. But that's it. It's just something when I go back and watch, it jumps off at the screen like, bro, this nigga is next level. Like, I'm serious. You know what I mean? This dude is next level, bro. And I
Yeah,
mean next level.
He gonna be developed here to be next level, bro.
But that this came back to me. When you say all that about the coach staff, what the fuck is Keith Williams doing here, yo? He's not developing these wide receivers, yo.
He not developing because they're not allowing him to. He gives some input, but G-Ro runs that joint. G-Ro tells John what to do. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because if not, G-Ro would be saying half the shit that he's saying in these press conferences.
Hold on. Stay right there. Did you hear 2 weeks ago what G-Ro said about snapping the ball with 2 seconds to go on the clock? You hear that? You heard what he said?
That they had that already. They had that excuse already laid out.
That it adds an extra 10 to 20 minutes to the possession of a football game. I can't make this shit up, yo.
That's too big of a risk when you in a loud ass stadium.
Now hear me out
And
though.
you talking about last 3 weeks we had headset issues.
Now hear me out
Headset
though.
issues.
Not even that. The defense can time your snap now. If you hiking the ball with 2 seconds, they can time the snap.
Yeah.
That's why I said the
And
shit
they keep missing blocks. Like it's a lot. Yeah, Lamar make this team. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Lamar might have 1,400 yards rushing if they just let him scramble instead of these design runs.
Hey boy.
That's what Michael Vick was alluding to when he was telling Skip and the 2019 year. He kind of said it like, I did a mile yards off of scrambling. So imagine they give me these design runs. But he was saying, well, the good and the bad, the positive about it, and the negative part of it is, okay, he's taking a lot of beatings. Because sometimes you have a design run that ain't there. There's no element of surprise that they know because they got enough tape of your formation and
And,
that possibility out there of a
and you
design
heard
run.
and you heard what my homeboy said about having Lamar and that gun with no goddamn running back behind him. It's like either he running or he throwing. You making your offense
You
predictable.
can't sell it. You can't sell
Exactly.
it
That's what we saying. Exactly.
because
That's
you
exactly
banking on Lamar getting blowing past the dude over pursuing. It's
like
just it's just we have pompous people. That's the definition of pompous, meaning you could just do whatever you want because you think you're better than everybody.
now hear me out though. A lot of this shit, this plain football that the Ravens had problem. It's like some of this textbook football. Why are y'all making these mistakes year after year after year, yo?
And this is the only game that we were supposed to lose from start to finish.
But honestly, the way it was played, you were supposed to win.
Right, but here's the thing. We like all the games that we led at a certain time, except this one.
It was like
And it's against the damn Browns, bro.
I told Cecil, I said, when Tucker missed that field goal, I said, they're gonna lose this game. Every game Tucker miss a field goal like that is an L. It's an L.
Because it takes a lot. It take because we need those
You knew
points.
the game was over at halftime, bro. Everybody, bro. When you looked at the halftime numbers, 3 points, 63 passing yards, you knew the game was over, bro. It was over. I mean, when you really had to question it.
To be honest, if we had all that, we might have just played what's the
Andy
boy
Byrne.
name?
Andy
Anthony
Byrne.
Byrne.
That's what I told him. I said, we
Because
should
he
play.
can throw deep. I noticed that.
I didn't even know who that guy was, though.
I
ain't get to catch last week's game, but I mean, you can't quit, yo. But all I'm saying is, is like, you got to come up with some type of halftime adjustments.
I'd rather look bad today playing a rookie quarterback than playing the motherfucker that been in the league 3 years looking like this, yo. Real shit.
That's the thing. And the thing is, the Browns was letting them move the ball down the field.
Help see what it can do for you. Like, they just played too scared, yo. You played scared, and you got scared people results. You got a real close game that ultimately led to you losing, to a team.
But we can't say he played scared when he went for it on 4th and 1 and took points off the fucking board. Like I said earlier, yo, you can't pick and choose when to be aggressive, though, yo.
I was saying they played scared because they were scared to go downfield. They were scared to make plays down the field. They played scared football. That's scared football. Move down the field, bro.
My man Hook said, yeah, we argue about the same shit, but it never changes. Well, not argue, but complain. Yeah, man, so we've been saying the same shit for 4 years now. Same exact shit. We said this shit when we was winning, yo, in 2019. We told y'all this shit was going to come ahead, but we was haters.
Called us crazy.
They called us haters. They called us haters.
That 2019 thing was this. You know why it happened?
Hating ass motherfuckers.
The coaches didn't have them boys prepared because G-Row and went worrying about coaching jobs. They took too much time off. They could have still practiced. They just probably should have just practiced twice instead of 3 times a week.
Never say nothing positive about the Ravens.
Hey, yo, that's that white fan base though. The white fan base want to be woosah. Yo, we see
No, the white fan base want Huntley.
I'm what's his name? I'm cracking.
Who?
What's the dude, y'all? I can't even think of his name. His name don't even matter, man. Ain't it? You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Going on Twitter talking about, we too negative and all that other kind of stuff.
Oh, you talking about the house nigga? The house nigga? The fuck that nigga name? I don't know these niggas. I always on shit like that.
His name.
Oh, well, fuck that nigga, man. I ain't worrying about that nigga. Like I said, yo, I ain't paying these niggas no mind, yo. Everybody, this has sunny side up shit. You talking about Kirk Franklin and shit. I call that nigga Kirk Franklin. Fuck the
Kirk
happy.
Franklin.
The King Team keep it clean, nigga, yo. That nigga Kirk
Oh,
Franklin
you
like a
talking about
motherfucker.
engraver?
Yeah, y'all be knowing these niggas, man.
Oh.
The happy sunny side up nigga. You know?
Something.
Too negative. Ain't nobody too negative. I'm just telling you the truth, yo. Watching,
I said the
years
Kirk
of
Franklin.
watching football, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is. And yo, we seeing this shit coming. I told everybody. We told everybody it was coming. We told them. They ain't want to believe us. I said, yo.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. If they don't re-sign Lamar goes somewhere, they need a ride in the city, bro.
Man, look, we following Lamar, yo.
Here's the
I'm just
crazy
saying
thing,
because the
okay?
fact, man, you got this dude could go places that Ray Lewis couldn't even go in the city, bro.
Hey, Tay,
What's up? Yo,
here's the
Lamar be in the
crazy thing.
trap. Lamar be in the trap, yo.
Man,
Lamar.
everywhere I
Here's the
see
crazy
Lamar on
thing, yo.
Twitter, I see the blue
We
light
told
flashing.
them about this when they had the opportunity to make a difference and protest to say, yo, they ain't want Lamar. Remember, Harbaugh ain't have a contract yet. He ain't get re-signed. We was still talking this, and everybody was telling us, man, they crazy. Harbaugh, one of the best coaches out there. Out of these lot of guys. And now they go, yeah, yo, Harbaugh is bad. We need to do something.
Everybody on,
bro.
No. I'm gonna tell you, ain't that he not a bad coach because he's an awesome coach, but his stale. His
Come on,
stale.
bro. Come on, you
This
got
coach,
Let's keep it a buck.
things have expiration date.
Let's keep it a buck. He been here too long. 15 years.
Yeah.
He been here too long. That's it.
He's not an awesome coach, yo.
No,
I don't know
man.
if you can say he's an
Yo, as you can see, you said it earlier. The body language in Lamar Jackson, this shit is stale in the locker room, yo. You seen Peterson getting his ass on the sidelines, yo. That's everything. This shit is old, yo. Like I keep saying, nobody want to hear that rah-rah shit all the time, yo. They just don't want to do it. You can't keep feeding me that sunny. It's just like with homeboy. You can't keep feeding me positivity all the fucking time when I see this shit ain't right.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: if Harbaugh really care for Lamar, I think he does, but not hard enough. Then Lamar shouldn't even have to fight for his money. Harbaugh should be banging on EDC door like, yo, we need. It's no circumstance. Even Ray Lewis said, no circumstances that they shouldn't they don't re-sign Lamar. It'll be a travesty if they don't do it.
No, but it's gonna show. It's gonna show
But
Harbaugh.
every said it and Judon said it. Fortunately, they're not going to pay. That's just as a business. And Everett was like, it's make business good business sense. But you run a football team,
But
so
no,
it makes sense.
it's not even business sense. It's respect. Motherfucker say just got you 2 contracts.
Right.
It's respect at this point. Come on, I'm gonna fight for my guy to get money.
You got to fight for him.
Exactly. Ain't no
Because
in
they
between.
should have paid him after 2019. Oh, we need to wait. What more did he do? What? I just won the MVP, your first offensive MVP ever in your franchise, unanimously. He's first. Lamar is already first ballot Hall of Fame already.
He been saying that shit since rookie season. I be like, slow down, yo, slow down. He been saying that shit.
He's already first ballot Hall of Fame. And I'm just telling you, he's already. If Lamar have another, if Lamar have, that's why Steve Young said what he said. He said, Lamar, if they ever develop a halfway decent passing scheme, he'd be the greatest quarterback known to man.
Hey,
and it's not even close.
Did you see the video when Steve Young said the Baltimore Ravens got the 2015 offense?
Yeah, and he means it. Kurt Warner said,
I'm glad
Steve Smith, Kurt Warner. Peyton Manning even said the same shit. Peyton Manning's line, Steve Smith's line. I mean, Steve Young line. He's all famous.
Hall of Famers, bro. That's what
Huh? Now I'm gonna say that Brian Bullock, not really Lamar fan, cause he don't think Lamar. He just said he'll say a lot. Lamar is just gonna be who he is. That's who he is. I don't expect because he's not a traditional
Well, that's that
passer. Because
undertone.
all Billick is about run it when we have to, but I'm gonna pass that ball.
But see, that's that undertone shit. But they say that traditional shit. I hate motherfuckers like that,
Yeah,
man.
I hate that. But guess what?
He wins.
Give Lamar Belichick and see what happens.
That's a
You'll not
dynasty.
know.
That's a dynasty.
Andy Reid will never see another damn goddamn AFC championship.
Man, shit, you get Andy Reid to Lamar, it's over. It's
Oh, yeah.
over.
Because guess what? Lamar been undefeated with Mahomes' team.
Man, fuck that. You give Sean
Mahomes
Payton.
couldn't win. Mahomes ain't gonna be able to win with what he got.
Man, you give Sean Payton Lamar is a rat. Come on, yo. This shit.
Cause look.
Man, Sean Payton, man, I'd rather get one of these young minds. I mean, Sean Payton, he only had one bad year, and that was 2 years ago. But man, just offensively, just give me a young mind. There's a lot of young coaches.
Like that. Lamar and the Rams.
Hey, because we seen him be the quarterback whisperer with golf. Told him 10 seconds ago, throw here, throw that. We seen him be the quarterback whisperer.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. If you go back and watch that 2019 Ravens-Rams game, and you watch it over and over again, that got to be a top 10 greatest NFL game performance ever. Not even close. Lamar did what he wanted, when he wanted, however he wanted. He was. I never seen precision. His Lamar greatest attribute other than his speed was his red zone acumen.
You know
Why
what?
is that disappeared this year?
You took the words out of my mouth, but that may be the greatest football season ever for a quarterback, yo. The nigga was.
Well, they say that, but look, I'm gonna tell you something. The Rams wasn't right. He made Aaron Donald look like a chump. Aaron Donald said, "Look, when Jalen Ramsey said, look, his favorite quarterback is Lamar Jackson, the one he said, and they tried to say Patrick Mahomes up there on the shop, Patrick Mahomes, bro." He was like Lamar Jackson. I might be biased, but bro, like talent wise.
But hear me out though. What happened from that 2019 to now? What's missing though, yo? It hurts.
The league caught up.
Yeah, well, first of all, Willie Snead has better hands than anybody we got on the team. Let's start with that. Some of our problems went away when we got rid of Mark Ingram. And yeah, Mark Ingram was losing the step, but Mark Ingram knew where to be when he had to be there. And also, he's a leader. Part of this thing, we don't have any leadership in the game to get the cats get already low or whatever to keep the thing. When we lost them, it will start to go down. Yeah, I get it. You got J.K. and you still had Hill, but got rid of him too soon. You needed him, and now we wouldn't have had spending all this money on the extra running backs if we kept Mark Ingram, because we still had to go get a Mike Davis. We still had to go pick up shit. Whatever them trash niggas we had last year.
All of them. All of them.
All trash. Kenyon Drake was worth keeping. But I'm gonna tell you what, Kenyon Drake was worth keeping. And why Kenyon Drake didn't hardly get any snaps this game?
I mean, but yo, he looking like shit the last past 2 games. He was
shit.
I wouldn't have played him.
Look, well, I'm gonna tell you this. JK look good, but his knee ain't right yet. Ain't nowhere near right.
Yeah. I mean,
so this man, so that's what I'm saying. They doing all this. These people, these players risking their daggone bread to go out in this field, and that's what you put out there to help them.
Now, hear me out though. You couldn't play Drake today because Drake not an in between the tackles guy. All the big runs was between the tackles though, yo.
Yeah, that's true.
He ain't built for that.
But I would think Drake will got that 4-for-1 over Picard. He not fast enough off the snap. And why wasn't there a push? Y'all could have pushed them to that first down.
Yo, they had the Michigan man go try to get a yard. That shit
Because
didn't even.
how they did it, it only been a fact of I didn't get a chance to see the play because my TV froze. But so what happened with that play? Was it behind? Was he under center or
He had
shotgun or what?
no. He was fullback position. They gave it to him. It's predictable as fuck. Had fullback
That's
die.
probably what the
It's
reason.
predictable as fuck. You knew he was in the
They
game.
probably been pitched outside and got it. They should have pitched out. That's the other thing. When they supposed to go through between the A gap, B gap, they go outside.
A simple bootleg would have got it. They was all bunched in. A bootleg. Once again, yo, the Ravens. I don't get it, yo. I just don't. The coaching staff is the problem. We keep saying. The very first episode, September the 19th, 2019, I said the only person that can stop this team is the John Harbaugh coaching staff, and this shit is true, yo. It's true. This coaching staff is the problem, yo. It's the problem. Not no player, nothing. It's the coaching staff, yo. I honestly believe this shit.
Yeah, cause
It's like
I'm just over. I'm just over.
it's like
Because
this,
we
yo.
gonna end up being 12-5 and still getting the playoff.
And they're gonna win one playoff game to the Jets, probably. Then they're gonna lose the next one. We know how this shit gonna work. They're gonna play the lowest wild card team and fucking lose. This shit is predictable. The Ravens season is predictable. But it's like this though. I don't care what quarterback you put with this team. These are going to be the results, yo.
But I hope Lamar had put one of them games like he did against the Colts last year.
But once again, we asking so much from the boy.
But my question is this: why is every time they talk, oh man, the Ravens built the team around it? No, they didn't. They built the team best suited for Greg Roman. They ain't built for him.
Yeah.
Lamar used to playing with scrubs because he didn't have a good
Nobody in
name.
Louisville.
Name one receiver he had, offensive player he had on Louisville that's in the NFL starting right now playing.
He had the one boy, but he ain't making long.
No, Jalen Smith, he not playing anymore.
Oh, he got. Yeah, that's why I say he ain't even
He
here no more.
played about maybe 2 years.
Right, that's it.
He might be on some of our practice squad. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Now name what Patrick Mahomes had. Name what Tyler Murray had on Oklahoma. Name what Tua had in Alabama. Name what Burrow had on LSU. Thank you. See what I'm saying?
You see, Cincinnati brought Chase Head. They brought him to Cincinnati. Like, no, we ain't getting no old lineman. We bring
They brought Jalen Smith in. He just ain't make the team.
I'm talking about Burrow. Look what Cincinnati did to Burrow. My bad. That's what I mean, Burrow.
Well, but see, Burrow. Here's the thing, and Burrow's gonna get exposed too. Cause Burrow's great. I like his game, but he's not nowhere near. They try and pump him up as the heir apparent to Tom Brady, and he's not.
Well, they need the great right height. They need the great right hope.
Because
baby.
I'm gonna tell you what. For as much as skill, like Herbert has the footwork and skill. If you watch him, out them young boys right now. Herbert got the skills, but he just don't. His mental ain't there.
It ain't that. It ain't that.
And the combination of the two is what's the dude from Trevor Lawrence.
See,
but at the same time, none of them will be able to do what Lamar does with less talent.
But Trevor Lawrence in the perfect situation because he got an offensive coach now that can call him out on this shit. Look, this is what you need to do. He in the right situation.
And he got
if I was Marlon and
I can't hear you, yo. You like Muff.
He got talent at the wide receiver position and the running back.
I mean, but who the fuck is Zay Jones? Who old ass Ingram, for tight end.
They got hands, bro. That's the thing. You watch Tuesday, go watch. Let them start to get better, yo. Zay and other guy, they gonna be out that mall, bro. They not slouches, yo.
Yeah, I'm just looking at who the.
Zay got some game. That dude's dope. But that's not saying nothing because Bateman be cooking Marlon in practice all the time, so that wasn't. And Rod Wilson said it. Rod Wilson said that reason why Marlon kept getting beat, he kept playing. He's supposed to play him high shoulder. That means high on the outside to try to run him outside. He's playing low hip and run him inside. And Pickens was just eating his ass alive. His technique off, and has always been Marlon's knack. His inconsistent with his technique.
And that shit been coming out of Alabama, man. The knock on him was always true. He's still having the same problem.
Because he's wanted to see, because he got all the attributes as a Hall of Fame corner. He's physical, he has awareness, but his awareness is not consistent because a lot of his dudes would score either touchdowns or big completions on. If he just turning his fucking dumb ass around as a pick or a pick six.
Right.
He allow his completions, but he be in the people's face and he just don't play the ball right.
Cause that one goddamn end zone, the day he turned around and looked at the damn ball. I forgot what's my boy from Dallas? He used to play for Dallas. Amari
Cooper.
Yeah.
I didn't figure Cooper would get on like that. I was hot about that too.
I mean,
shit, for real, yo be playing me, man. Like that's a lot with this team. We could digest. Without Lamar, this is a 4-win team.
But let's keep it up. There's a lot of flawed teams in the NFL.
But
nobody got flaws like this shit, though, yo. This shit is like, yo, fuck. Y'all got this far.
I want to ask the question to both of y'all, yo, and I'm gonna end it off with this. This is just so we can go positive with it and not from a negative standpoint. So I want both of y'all to answer this question, okay? After everything that we've explained and talked about today, from your perspective, how would you, if you are the owner of the Ravens right now, right? How do you solve this problem? What do you do? Who wants to go first?
Go ahead,
Look, man, I gotta get rid of the GM. That's first. I'm gonna shoot Harbaugh some bail, but he got to get rid of Roman. Those two got to go. Because this shit is personnel and the play calling is atrocious here. There's no flow to the game offensively. I'm going to give McDonald another year because I see what this defense is. The defense looks better than what I expected from a first-year defensive coordinator that never called plays in the NFL. But Greg Roman got to go, and Eric DeCosta got to go, yo. I haven't put no talent around a game-changing player that we may never ever see again in the NFL. He has no help. I know in this NFL, I can't win the game running the ball 30 times a game. I got to pass it at least 25. So I got to bring him some wide receivers here. That's me.
And who would you follow up on that? Who would you replace Roman with? If you could, if any, and I'm not saying like gonna be available, right? All things equal, who would you replace Roman with?
You gotta give me one of the Shanahan boys. That zone shit, like I've told you, that zone blocking shit with Lamar bootlegging, it works. Play action.
Yeah, he's gonna hit his head on a goalpost if they had that Shanahan thing for 2014. Lamar hit his head on a goalpost. Lamar had about 6 touchdowns.
This shit works. It works.
Because you could use that same blocking technique. They could block further down the field.
Lamar, like you said, Lamar averaging 6 touchdowns. Lamar got the highest rated offense in the NFL with that shit. You see what the rookie doing with no experience. 7th round, the last pick in the goddamn draft. Quarterback, Brock
I
Purdy,
got,
doing in
I
that
got.
offense. Come on, yo.
What about your own, Bo? To fix these issues, you the owner of the Ravens. What are you doing to fix it?
All right. Well, Eric DeCosta ain't going nowhere, and I'm gonna tell you why. They grooming Eric DeCosta. Eric DeCosta's there to be groomed to be the team president. He's not. That's what I'm. Just people trying. He's not meant to be the GM for long. They put him GM because they didn't want to lose him to Robert Kraft.
I'm
His wife,
saying if you
his
do,
wife,
you
his
would
wife from Baltimore, but he's from He's from Boston. So Bashadi, because if Eric had went to the Patriots, Eric's gonna tell all our secrets. It goes deeper than football. Kraft and Bashadi don't hang in the same circles. See what I'm saying? Bashadi don't hang around with the old heads like Jerry Jones and them. He don't hang with them. Like Bashadi is like a rich white dude in Baltimore, a rich blue collar Baltimore person. He don't give a fuck. He wants shit done his way or the highway.
That's that Annapolis bougie, yo. That's that
Right.
Annapolis.
And if you hear Belichick talk, Belichick is from Annapolis. He got this same fast talk. That's why I knew. I feel everything Belichick cheated, bro. Niggas, we from no Maryland niggas is this, right? I know you got probably have to censor this, but I don't care.
Good. I ain't censoring
Look,
shit.
we do this, right? No matter where we at, no matter if we from the shore, from Baltimore, from PG, whatever. When we out of state, it's all Maryland. So I can recognize you as Maryland. I already know his mindset is translating over there. I'm going to get this dub any means necessary. Cause that game we scored 14. We had 2 14-point leads. They was cheating. But the league can't do anything. After that, though, they changed all the rules of what you could do. Belichick has now that's logistics. That not just analytics. I'm about logistics. Look, I need y'all to find out any information to get us if we get in these situations. They just worrying about the game at hand. I'm just worrying about the game within the game. So I'm like this. All right, you gotta play chess back. So EDC ain't going nowhere. I said, look, Harbaugh got to go, or you gonna have to get a whole new. I want new coordinators, new quarterback coach, new defensive line coach, all your staff. And here's the stipulation: you can't help people that previously worked for your father or your brother or you. You got to go and do a fresh talent search. Number one, I will try to get Ed Reed in the building because we need that Baltimore Ravens swagger back. Also, offensive coordinator, he could be a wide receiver coach. I will call Steve Smith. I think low key he wants to go back, come back. I really do. I think if he had came to the Ravens a little earlier, we got a championship with him. He fits the Baltimore Ravens way. All right, because if not, he won't be to the castle as much as he is. All right, clean sweep these wide receivers. I will keep Duvernay. I like post-share game, but it just don't cut on when it matters. I will get rid of all of them motherfuckers. I just would. I would just be want to start over. Because
Right.
why is it Pittsburgh don't pay receivers either, but they know how to develop them. Did you
Right.
see them getting rid of Mike Wallace?
Nope.
Mike Wallace left.
Yeah.
Stop cooking.
Oh no, he
That's
can't hit. Oh no, we can't do. He can't hit. Got 1,000 yards.
no. I stop cooking like he can't hear with balling, but not to the capacity where he was on Pittsburgh.
He bounced around. He went to Minnesota. Then he came here, so he bounced around.
So here's the thing: Pittsburgh know how to pick them, and Pittsburgh, because in no way we wouldn't have let Claypool leave.
But
Claypool's a beast.
but you gotta
Pittsburgh
look at
don't
it like this.
care because they know what. We'll just get another one.
But you gotta look at it like this. Tomlin, if Tomlin can't deal with you, you know you fucked up in the head. Tomlin done dealt with some bad cases, Mike. And they traded this boy mid-season.
Yeah, they got, you know what I'm saying. He got that young boy mindset. He ain't gonna roll with Tomlin.
You can't have Claypool and Pickens on the same fucking team at the same time. Cause Shorty showing he's showing out too. He's saying, "Give me the motherfucking ball."
Yeah, so he like that. But Pickens has that Ravens DNA. Unfortunately, Ravens don't know how to recognize it. So yeah,
Yeah,
clean
niggas
slate,
with Hamilton over Pickens.
clean slate. But I even when I'm negative, I try to be positive with this team because they're my boys. But it'll be a travesty if they let them all. You gotta figure out something because right now I'm hearing they trying to give Roquan his contract before the season ends.
Right.
That's the hot news right now.
Now this also, if I can't get Shanahan in here, I'm bringing in Bobby Petrino to be my offensive coordinator.
Yeah. I would have said that too. Because how come he was winning with on a high clip and Lamar wasn't running no damn RPOs? He was running a spread offense.
Exactly.
Same offense he ran when he was in the NFL. These coaches don't change their offensive philosophy. They take it everywhere they take it.
And that's what
They go.
that's what my man O said. My man O said, man, the biggest problem in the NFL is coaching, man. You got a lot of these old coaches that don't know how to coach a generational talent like Lamar because they don't want to stray from their system. And that's all this shit is.
That's
But the
true.
thing is that Lamar ran Petrino's. He could run any system. It's just that you gotta let him be him when it's time for him to be him. He's not a person. First of all, Lamar's gonna run every play that you ask him to do because he's a nice kid, man. So he's
But
not
look,
gonna buck
man,
the system. He's not Kyler Murray. He's not gonna buck the system. He gonna run what you tell him. He might not like it, but he gonna run what you tell him.
I think both of y'all would make great GMs with your ideas that y'all just came up with. I think both of y'all. I think each what both of y'all said would work. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I mean. I just wanted the world to know that it ain't all about just being negative. Y'all also got good ideas on what to do to make this team right, and you know what I'm saying.
But
And
the Raven problems are not hard to address. This shit is easy.
Right. That's the
and
bright spot about it. It's
that's
easy.
what I'm saying. I'm trying to get. I want the world to know that y'all know y'all got a good idea on how to address the issues as well. Now, talking about them and knowing what they are is not the hard part. Actually making them work and formulate in regards to budgeting and finances is the hard part.
Check me out
Yeah.
though. A lot of the Raven problems are hidden behind stats and analytics. This is why I try to tell people to stray away from that, because in hindsight, Greg Roman looks like a top 5 offensive coordinator in the NFL with the running and passing. That's why I say people got to stop talking about that shit and look at the games, yo.
That's true.
The games are telling you this man offense do not correlate to winning a championship. Not in 2022, not in 2023 or 2024. It ain't. You just can't win like that way. And it's the same shit I've been preaching since 2019. You can't win like this, yo. You can't do it.
Well, they said, it's Lamar style play can't win a championship, but it got Cam Newton to the and he's better than Cam Newton. Like
Now
that,
hear me out.
and he's a different player, but he got to the Super Bowl. Cam got to the Super Bowl.
But hear me out. It's not Lamar's style of play. It's Greg Roman offense. Yeah. That's what we got to stop saying. It's Greg Roman off. We've seen this boy play a certain way in college. He come here and the offense is 3 yards in the cloud of dust. We've seen this shit. So
and that's a lot of people turning coach. So when it stuff get turning back around, I want them to keep over there. I want them to keep over there. Stay your dusty ass over there. We don't
that's
need
why we keep it a buck over here.
Right, stay. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to you. Like, and I'm gonna tell you. Let's change the focus a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk now about the game at hand, but we gotta address these fans too. Because let's not act like that dude don't win 75% of his game. Don't talk about him like he's Tim Tebow or Brock Osweiler or Nick Foles or something, some trash like that. Yeah, he got flaws. Like they all got flaws. They're young. Come on, the best two quarterbacks in this draft coming up in 2023. Both of them are 26, already older than Lamar.
Hey,
Lamar came in the league and as a baby,
I
not
thought
even 21 years old,
I thought
won the
I,
MVP.
I thought it was all about winning football games, not how
That's
you.
what it's supposed to be. But the
All right.
thing, because it's their narrative.
You know what it really boils down to, bro. It's quasi racism for real, yo. It all
It
started
is.
when he got drafted, and they tried to say, that he wasn't good enough to play quarterback, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because of his style and who he is and stuff like that. How he talked, he shouldn't have been a quarterback. He should have been a wide receiver. And it's just the media just carrying that on, and we being in this new age with internet and things being surrounded by social media, nothing is based off of facts or nothing like that nowadays. So when somebody puts a narrative out there, the people just run with it, bro. And us as black folks, we don't support each other. So instantly we see something happen in the game. Oh, Lamar ain't playing well. Like Tom Brady don't play well. Fucking Josh Allen don't play well some games. You know what I'm saying? But
Josh
we'll jump to
Allen.
conclusions. Oh, he don't need this, and we'll go with the flow with everything about what they say about Lamar, and then it gives the okay for everybody to start talking about Lamar. But the truth of the matter is, bro, is that it really just comes from a place of racism, yo. That's why I don't like it personally. It's not the fact that too much of the fact that he a good player and he don't deserve it. But it's more so the fact that I really don't like it because I know they won't say it. People won't say it directly, but subconsciously it has a lot to do with racism. Because here's the truth of the matter: if Bill Polian would have never said what he said when that boy got drafted, we never would be having these conversations
Nope.
3-4 years down the line of
Nope.
this man's career after he did what he did.
You right. You right.
Also, you hit that on the Bill Polian part. As his class. As his class is because the NFL was ready for Baker to just take this thing by storm.
Exactly.
Right.
They love his swag and they like Burrow swag. But Burrow has he got 3 top 15 receivers.
He got best wide receiver core in the NFL, hands down.
None. 3. And 2 of them, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. T.
And the
Higgins is
number
their
one pick
best
for a
receiver.
tight
T.
end.
Higgins is their best receiver overall. T. Higgins is their best receiver, and it ain't close. Now, the most dynamic is Chase all day long. Chase don't got the hand as T, because T. Higgins is the combination of Boyd and Chase.
Route running, size.
Right. And the game on the line, I'm going to T. Higgins.
And you can't. And you know why Jamar Chase numbers are stuck? You can't double them. You can't. Because boy, to burn your ass
But
up in the
that
first
dude's a
spot.
man child. That dude's a man child. But it's just like he's like another DK bigger than him. And I said Huntley, I mean not Huntley. Likely is a DK, but you know what I'm saying? He just not as fast. But Anquan Bolden ran a point of a second faster, but he translated to a great NFL wide receiver.
But you gotta think Anquan know how to control his body and box out the corner, defensive line, the defensive to get the ball. He was good
I
at.
see Anquan get deep balls, catch deep balls, and run for a touchdown too. Now you don't have to have 4-4-4-4-3-4-2 speed to beat a defense. Because I guarantee you, if you get behind these safeties, a lot of them safeties are just as fast or not as fast as you. So once you look at a stiff arm, shake a bait, yeah, you in end zone. We just need somebody that's gonna catch these 50-50 balls.
But this Raven offense too, yo. A lot of this shit is just due to spacing, yo.
Yeah, this spacing is just terrible. Like it's
Yeah,
terrible. It's terrible. But my man said a bright spot. The bright spot is we got Tucker. You're not gonna be 100%. It might be winning in that stadium. The bright
uh,
spot is that okay, we seeing who really now these players getting they getting the opportunities. Can't say Lamar ain't giving them because they Huntley's giving it to them and they miss it. And I'm disappointed in Prochet because I like Prochet. I like Prochet and Duvernay equally. Now my man's Horace Torres,
okay.
Dion, he loves Prochet. I had
Yeah, yeah,
convinced him to
yeah,
be a
yeah.
Duvernay fan because he was just like Duvernay trash. But Duvernay had 3 straight games where he was the #1 receiver and he had to kind of rescind that. I was like, I'm like, we didn't need Debo because Duvernay is a Devo type player, but if he's been in the team 3 years and just now getting these opportunities, he's still gonna be behind the 8 ball. You want somebody to lead you to a promised land when they ain't got the experience.
Nor the coaching.
Right.
Nor the coaching.
What we messed up at, we should have just went to throw the kitchen sink and try to got Terry McLaurin.
Oh, Ohio
That's what
State.
that's that's what we needed.
Once again, it don't matter who you bring to this Raven team. Shit ain't gonna change, yo. Like I said a couple of years ago, you can put Jerry Rice, motherfucking T.O., and Randy Moss on this team, yo.
You know, these Ravens fans want to go back to the bowler years. I don't want to ever go back to them. That's what you're gonna do. You're not. What I'm saying, you trade them all. What you gonna? I'd rather have what we have than we. You gonna have 5 years of losing.
Now hear me
Because
out though. My
they're
man,
not going to get the receivers, and then Cincinnati going to draft another bad wide receiver, dope
my
wide
man,
receiver again, because they always draft every year. They're going to draft another one to replace what they got.
my man O broke it down though. He was like, yo, a lot of people don't want Lamar in there, but they want the second string quarterback. They want the second string quarterback to replace Lamar till they get the white boy, the average white boy in here and be the face of the team. And the way he looking, he ain't never lied, yo. He was like, look, yo, as long as Lamar and Baltimore is always gonna be an issue with him, yo. No matter much,
But
no
here's
matter.
the thing, though. But it's up to us to put. If you come in and sitting in line and you got 10,000 heads standing in front of M&T Bank Stadium that black talking about with Lamar, he'll say EDC get it done. He don't want that press.
But
He
that's the
don't want that. He
problem.
don't want that press.
But that's the problem, though, bro. That's why me and this man created this. Ain't too many black faces talking this. All black, but you got the white boys controlling this media shit from the podcast to the motherfucking TV shit. They
Bro,
don't talk all night.
bro. Joe Flacco ain't done a fraction of the stuff in the community Lamar just done.
But he's loved. He's loved here. You know
Oh
he's loved.
man, Joe, January Joe, he got all these players. I said, bro, that last year, #1 because he had Anquan Bowler. #1 and #2, Jacoby Jones was trying to play for redemption because he got trade. The Texans wasn't supposed to let him go, but he embarrassed them so much against us that we picked him up and he wanted to make a point. Um, we had Torrey Smith, and which in a different team, Torrey could have been developed into like a Tyreek Hill type of player. But he wasn't gonna get that development on the Ravens. So they missed with that. They missed the ball. See, another thing, Baltimore don't recruit enough players. Another white dude on my Facebook line talking about he's not worth 230 million.
Well, look at the color. Look at the color.
I'm just telling you, like, it's done. They stuck on that. They don't realize the TV deal, the money's going up.
And that's why I say Lamar Jackson was a genius for not signing that contract. Because 2023, he about to get the super bag.
Oh yeah, this is what I was about to say. It flew out my mind. Another reason why, if Lamar had an agent, you wouldn't hear half of these awful things being said about him. Because Lamar refused to play their game. When you realize when you get one of them Drew Rosenhaus and all of them, those owners have a working relationship with them. It's a tick for tack type thing. It's like politics.
That's what
So that means you could do this and that, be pro-black, but long as you got a white person controlling your money or something like that, they got control.
Basically, they hating Lamar because he ain't got a handler. That's all it is.
Exactly.
He ain't got a handler.
Exactly. Because these agents give it working for you, but yeah, they might get Lamar $230 million, but that same agent might represent Marlon Huntley. It might get him to take less.
Exactly. Look,
I'm all for all the players because I was like, this is not my money, bro. This is entertainment. This is no different from me watching WWF, bro. People getting their all ideal moral compass about, oh, he's taking. This is entertainment, bro. Entertainment. They is betting on this stuff. This is entertainment.
I never hear so many quote unquote undertones on the radio when it comes to Lamar money though, yo. Do you listen to 105.7?
I was taught never to pocket watch another man's money.
But do you today was insane what I was listening to from 12 to 1 o'clock. I had one of the most reputable sports guy on my radio station, been in Baltimore 30 years, told me Carl Smith deserves more money than Lamar Jackson. And people calling and saying yes. People is yes, Bruce Cunningham, bro. Bruce Cunningham.
And why is that?
People said the team looked better with Huntley. The offense looks better with bruh. Like I say, Lamar Jackson.
The team looked better. The team looked better when Andrews wasn't playing. I tell you that.
Hey, who said that shit? Who said that shit? Hey, yo, like I said,
ain't no not the Andrews, but when you depending on somebody for so long, he's the most dependable out of the under-dependables. That you're going to force feed Andrews.
No matter what.
Because 9 times out of 10, he's gonna try to get the ball for it. He's gonna fight a little extra harder.
But it's a lot. It's a lot of politics with Andrews getting those 10 to 12 targets too. It's a lot of behind the scenes shit. He's getting paid this much money. He needs his targets. We done seen and heard players say this. When a person, one of the highest paid offensive players, as a wide receiver, they want their targets. He getting his 10 to 12 a game. He ain't getting the last past 2 games. But when Lamar out there, he getting 12 targets a game, yo.
Yeah, we got face. He got because Mark is a rhythm type of tight end. What they don't realize. He don't get the rhythm. That's what you're going to get. He gets amped up. They feed off each other.
Right.
So it's like they messed up. They messed up. They should have paid him in 20. If they would have paid him in 2019, we wouldn't have had this problem. After that 2019 season, EDC, look, I need to see a little bit more. Like, what else do you need to see? Your second year, he done something that's unheard of. And guess what? Don't let Hurst get his bag before Lamar. It looked like Phillies gonna give him his extension.
They got to. Because he might fuck around and get 350. What he doing this year? What he doing? What he got?
But I'm gonna tell you that Hurst is as good as Hurst is. He's as passing all that, nowhere near Lamar. He's probably a little bit less than Kyler Murray. But here's the thing. Philly did everything they could to sign him and get him right He gave him the weapons, all that to be successful. That's why when you have great weapons, it increases your efficiency.
Now hear me out. We seen Hurts last year like a fucking backup quarterback.
So the two. Hey, bro.
It is what it is. But bro, you got any last words? Because I want to watch that Miami game, yo. We went 2 hours and 24 minutes. We cooked
shit.
Shit.
And bro, every time I'm talking to you, man, I go do what I need to do, man. I got shit to do. But it's all love, bro.
Hey, yo, this shit church, yo. This shit feel good.
Right, feel real good. So my last thing is, don't push the alert button yet. We need this Atlanta win bad. Like, we can't lose any more games. We need to beat Cincinnati.
Oh, that's a game. That's a division.
We need that number 1 seed. Not number 1 seed. We need that home field.
Because Cincinnati gonna lose them all. They're gonna lose.
I'm just saying, like, look, if you take the receivers out the game, if they got, but see, the thing is, they got the defense where they could contain those receivers, and they could take away the run.
Higgins hurt, boy hurt. We just chase them all. No hurts.
That's their chance. Come on, Tom. Tom ain't gonna want to lose too many games back to back either.
That's what I'm gonna end it on for.
What's that?
Do you really want the Ravens to go to the playoff?
Shit, they already in. They in.
They're a wild card.
I got the email talking about they selling tickets. Get ready for the Raven tickets.
Bro, they wild card. The one thing I know about Ravens, they don't let people really control them.
But you gotta hear me out though. Only the number 1 team get home field. So everybody.
No. I'm talking about controlling your own destiny.
Oh no,
one thing I know about the Ravens, bro, they are a rare team that controls their own destiny, bro. It's always contingent on, you gotta win this one, otherwise you gotta depend on this. It ain't like we rarely get in the playoffs and smooth sailing, So all I'm saying to you is, man, is that for these last 3 games, be prepared. They may go 0-3,
No, but hear me out though. Why are you fooling yourself? This team is not hot going into this shit, though, bro. Normally, it's always the hottest team between the last.
They haven't even played their best football this year.
But what is it? What is their best football?
I don't know, but they haven't. Even with that low quality that we have, this is not the best they could play. By far.
Yeah, I'm just sitting back watching, If we win, I'm happy. If we lose, I'm not surprised,
It's to the point. It's to the point with this Raven team. What's the worst they can play and win? That's how this shit looking. What's the worst they can play and win, yo?
Because bad they played again today, they still had a chance to take the game and win. That's sad, yo.
I'm ending that just like this. I'm ending that just like that. Just like that. Play the theme music. All right, y'all. Yeah. I'm gonna try it next Sunday, y'all. Play the theme music. We're out of here. We can get we out, y'all.
All right.
All right, fellas. Thank you, man, for coming on in.
No problem.
All right, man.